All right, we got DJ Knuckles and we got the pretty little problem, Jordy Lee. Alright, look. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for the kid.
to Go for the Pin, episode 143 with your boys. First, I am Mike EQ, and I'm joined first to my left.
You're right.
Whatever. Yeah, Knuckles.
I guess that would be me. I'm DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night, BKA Jakar Starburst, and we out here. He is out here. If you know, you know. Have mercy, Jesus. Also, down below, pause. Down below, we have.
Chevy. I'm King V, aka Hemi Hart. I'm not doing this with any of you niggas today. If I'm gonna go out, I'm going out with a motherfucking bang. And to my motherfucking left is
I can't get it together. It's Knuckles' fault.
We're live, pal.
It's Knuckles. Hey yo, it's Darrell from Powerbomb Jutsu. Knuckles is the best. It's Knuckles.
If you know, you know. All
If
right.
you know, you know.
Oh God. Okay, so tonight is full on shenanigans. Thank you for joining us. I will be addressing what I posted earlier today at the end of the show. We're here to talk about wrestling and Summerslam.
Yes, yes.
I am.
Which Darrell was at, as well as Dom. Shout out to Dom, who's probably asleep. Good night, Moon.
Nah,
Oh, man.
It was clever. It was clever.
oh, I see what you did there.
He's gonna get me, and it's fine. No, but yeah, we're gonna talk about SummerSlam. You were there. How was your experience in Detroit? Black ass Detroit.
We'll get there. We have John in the building. Okay, he's sitting in the chat.
What up, John?
John says, do you think John Cena would have been as successful as right now if he would have had only kept the rapper gimmick? Good question, John.
Yes, people love white rappers. We left and run along. Except for Iggy Azalea. Fuck that bitch. Anyway.
Wow.
All right.
And that's on Megan D.
Oh,
Did I miss something? We'll talk about that later. All right.
Yeah, we will.
Darrell, how was SummerSlam?
Good.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good, man. SummerSlam was great. It's a lot of fun. Crazy energy that night. It was dope. It was good.
Okay, we're gonna get into all of that. I'm glad you had a good time, man. Let's get right in. Let me pull up the card here.
Yep.
So
Before you pull up the card, so I'm gonna need you guys, and I'm talking about you, Darrell and Dom. I'm gonna need y'all at WrestleMania. We need to have that Powerbomb Jutsu Go for the Pin picture. We need it. The streets need it.
All right.
Oh, we need it.
Where WrestleMania tickets go on sale?
Friday.
Friday?
All right. Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Dom, see what he want to do, man. I'm down for it. Okay.
wow. Well, Downright Entertainment Television tapped out on SummerSlam.
God.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Shocking.
Okay.
Ooh, we might disagree downright.
Downright entertainment
Hey,
television.
a lot of
Stay
people tapped
tuned.
out in the arena too. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh
there
really?
Was, there was a point that looked real bad in there, bro.
Really?
Oh, I think that look. If I feel that I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
I will drag that hoe later. But moving left and right along.
Pardon me. Wait a minute. So John asks, do you think WWE lies? Yes. About how many people are live in attendance
Absolutely.
at all their WrestleManias? Yes. I
They lie
am
about
right now.
attendance.
We were there. We
They
heard
lie.
54,000.
Okay, they lie about.
in the same night.
They lie about lawsuits. They lie about
Okay.
racism, homophobia. They lie about transphobia. They lie about booking women correctly. They lie.
So
But we'll get there.
So to answer John's question, like seriously, yes, they definitely, we call it work the numbers. So yeah, it's definitely it's. I know it was close. It was definitely close for SummerSlam, but it was like they announced 59,000 on television, and the number that I saw was closer to 52, which still amazing. Like that's still amazing. That's an amazing number. So let's just get into it. Cap. Okay.
wow. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
okay.
Wait a
It's like
minute.
you're
Right.
on troll there, buddy.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this somebody playing cosplay? Because I've heard someone on this show before say that exact same statement. Not going to say any names, but I know the location is across the country.
All right.
Drinking or water, minding my biz. Monday,
Do we
I'm
know
overrated, Tuesday
you
on my
downright
head.
Do we know
I'm
you
pretty
downright
sure we do.
entertainment?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we do know downright entertainment television.
Yeah, I think we do know.
I think so. All right, let's just get into SummerSlam. Some opened up with Logan Paul versus Ricochet. So I'm gonna be honest, I missed most of this just because I was trying to rush home to see SummerSlam. So I missed most of the opening match. However, I know Logan Paul won the match after Brass Knuckles, if I remember correctly. And so
Yes, it was Brass Knuckles.
okay. So let's start with Knuckles. And then we'll just go around. So Knuckles, how did you feel about Logan Paul versus Ricochet and then the finish?
Listen, fuck what you heard and forget about what anybody told you. Logan Paul is legit. You may not like him. You may not like him. I don't like him. I think he tries too hard sometimes on TV. Fuck all that. The guy can go. He can wrestle. So
agreed.
Put all your feelings to the side. He had a great match with Ricochet, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna have to agree with you, bro. I despise everything that both him and his brother stand for. You know, this is the same people that made fun of people when they were in Japan at the season trigger warning, Suicide Forest, and they're awful human beings. I can't sit here and say that Logan is not good at what he does. Now, granted, I also like Ric Flair.
Woo.
Moving left and right along. You know.
Logan might be better than Flair.
Oh, let's go.
You know what?
Sean with
We'll
the old
leave that
topic with
alone.
one topic. So, who do you think is the face of the company for WWE? Roman Reigns. And who is the face for AEW? AEW.
Colombian Pure.
Coke face.
Colombian Pure.
Tony Montana.
Top guy.
Who do you trust?
Company?
Me.
I mean, I would be the funny one and say Rhea Ripley, but it's obviously Roman.
Yeah.
And for
it's definitely
AEW,
Roman.
Seth, man. I give Seth a little love.
Seth,
Seth is a close second.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw Miz. Miz got the TV
Miz.
shows. He be on the
We'll talk,
movies.
you know what? We will talk about Miz when we talk about Raw.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Man,
We'll
if I
get
have
there.
another Chan, I'll
For,
be.
for AEW, I don't think it's as clear. AEW, it's a little bit. I don't know who would be. I
already said how I felt. Color being white.
I don't know. I mean, some would say Moxley.
Narcos.
There's people that say Moxley. There's people that say Kenny Omega. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Young Bucks.
I think
The
AEW
book
is
is
MJF.
that the face of the company depends on like who you are as watching it. Like for some
MJF.
people, it's gonna be Kenny Omega. It'll never be MJF for anybody.
Oh,
it'll be
man.
Kenny Omega. You know, like death matches, it'll be Moxley. You know,
Yeah.
it just depends on what you like. But
MJF and Adam Cole are in the hottest story in AEW, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
I don't know,
you could
man.
argue it's MJF.
Ever since that MJF was on Instagram in Long Island saying nigga on Instagram, but you know.
oh, I didn't see that.
I see.
I didn't
Oh, baby.
I saw his old tweets, man.
It's MJF. I wouldn't put it past him.
I mean, white boy Long Island.
Mm.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If
Definitely.
you're
I
from
know. I'm
New
out
York,
there
you
all the time.
know.
I'm out there all the
If
time.
you're from New York, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Knuckles, you're out here looking like the big dog.
Again?
for the Tim Tom. Yeah.
I have
Bon
to
G's in the
downsize.
building. Bon G says,
Baji?
I hate the fact that they cater to him while they hold talent back. That's their weekly. Who's him?
We'll get. You know what? We'll
Who
get
we talking
there.
about?
We'll get Roman, but we'll
Roman,
get there.
okay.
We'll get there because I have my feelings and my opinions, as well as my release my inhibitions. You know the man. You know the skin. Anyway.
Downright Entertainment Television says Triple H said AEW is a secondary promotion. That was on the Cody documentary.
No, we
Triple
know
H
who
is a
this is.
secondary promoter and content creator. Wow.
He's not
burying-
a troll. I think we know who this is.
You know, I have my feelings about that young man that screwed China out of life.
AEW so good, they don't need a face.
Oh,
my
I'm
goodness.
on one today.
Wow.
We're not posting that. We're not posting that one. We're not posting that one.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
If you guys are on
it.
YouTube, you guys can see the comment. I'm not gonna post it here though, but you guys.
Oh baby, how was I supposed to know?
Is McMahon back in? No, McMahon is.
You know,
Hell no.
recovering from back surgery as well as getting served papers.
Yeah.
That man trying to
How do you-
Darrell, yo.
No, like you really got papers at 12:30. Like you got surgery at 12:30. You got served at 1:15. Like you like the fuck?
Nah, I'm weak. Darrell say he's trying to flee the country. Yeah, that might be true. Vince McMahon might be trying to flee the country right now. Have we?
Yeah.
Do we know where he's at? Have we seen him lately? No.
Right, but
Hopefully
be on that
jail,
nigga.
hopefully hell, whatever one gets there.
I know Linda brought the
Oh.
wheelchair back. She was like, I couldn't do it. I was in a wheelchair.
Oh man. Still one of the greatest
man.
moments in WrestleMania history.
Crazy.
That, when she stood up and
Yes.
Right.
Vince right in the all right.
Okay, SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Logan Paul.
well, hold on. Bonji back on SummerSlam. Bonji says they cater to Paul Logan. Now I was thinking about Paul.
Not that one. Not for London.
Paul Logan. While people that are there,
Oh, goodness.
I missed it.
Downright entertainment. Man.
Must be nice. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
Downright
leave that there and not read it.
entertainment.
I'm just gonna leave that right there and not read it.
Wow.
All right, SummerSlam.
Very Peggy Bundy.
What'd you think about
Peggy
the
the
Paul
Stallion.
match?
Oh my god.
Peg the Stallion.
Oh my god.
Peggy Markle.
Peggy Hill. All right.
That's crazy.
Pagan Markle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm screaming.
I think
Breathe
Ricochet.
Oh man.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm be serious. I think
Mhm.
I'm actually surprised Ricochet lost. It was a dope match for sure, but I feel like Ricochet kind of needs to win. Like this feud is probably like the best thing Ricochet's done, and probably in the company, because like I know he had the Intercontinental Championship reign, but he was like doing TikTok dances and it wasn't working. He had a rhythm. It didn't work.
Man.
And he has a little tag team with Braun. That was weird.
Yeah.
It's like Braun's like, January 6th, we might have spared you. It's just,
Wow.
Man. I thought Ricochet should have won, man. He kind of needed it. But, it's still a dope match and the crowd loved it. So.
Yeah. Do you think Charlotte will surpass Ric Flair's 16-time title win? Yes.
Yes, and she should be the only one that does so.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah. Thought she was going to be a step closer at SummerSlam, but we'll get there.
Oh, no, she wasn't.
So Knuckles, how did we do, for everybody that predicted, how do we do on Paul versus Rick O'Shea?
Okay, just to
Will it bounce?
before I get
Shout out to Ray.
Will it bounce is crazy.
shout out to Ray, tell him yourself. Oh, anyway,
Yeah, right. I think
I'm
it's
screaming internally as well as externally.
Bonji, I did get your results on a separate piece of paper, so you are in this. Don't come for me no more. The results, myself and Mike got that correct with Logan Paul.
Now it's interesting, right? Because Darrell, you said that Ricochet needed to win. I felt Logan needed to win. I feel like has lost just about everything that he's been in for the last year. Like he's
you know what? You're right.
Yeah, so it's
he beat the Miz, so
everybody beats the Miz.
Yeah.
I saw what you did there. Nobody beats the Wiz, but everybody beats the Miz. I see what you did.
Nobody beats the Wiz. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
You know. I just aged myself. That's fine.
I don't think any of us are really that old.
Do you think somebody will have more title wins than Cena and Flair?
Charlotte Flair.
Randy Orton.
Honestly, truthfully, I think Charlotte Flair should be the only one.
Yeah. Wow. I think it'll be Charlotte. Darrell, you disagree?
It should be.
I just don't like
Charlotte.
You disagree? I had a moment at SummerSlam. Tom got it on film. I clapped for Charlotte. It was weird. It was weird. I had a moment.
It was weird. It's crazy.
Hold on. Darrell was like,
oh wait.
That's exactly what it looked like. I was like, yo.
SummerSlam is whack. I don't know about that, but
I think you're whack.
I disagree with that.
Whoa.
Yo, relax.
Wow.
Cody Rhodes.
Everybody say bless.
Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. So I just want to ask wow. He says it was trash too. Guys.
Wow.
Everybody settle down.
Let's
relax.
Ooh,
keep it coming.
Pump them.
Keep the comments coming.
Keep the comments coming, but that's everybody. Just let's get through this.
Everybody relax.
All right.
Cody versus Brock was boring. Okay. Is what Bonji just says. I agree. I think it was phenomenal.
I also disagree.
Yeah, I thought it was phenomenal storytelling going on there. Cody gets a big win over Brock. Now switch it up a little bit real quick. Darrell, why don't you start it off since you was there? Hold that thought. What did you like more, SummerSlam 2002 or I guess the most recent SummerSlam?
You know what? Hold that.
Okay, I'm gonna start and then we'll
hold that. Hold that for when we finish with
I was
SummerSlam.
10. I'm sorry.
When I was a young warthog.
We'll get there. All right, but yes, Cody versus Brock.
So I said it on our show, Powerbomb Jutsu, available on all networks.
Follow them right now.
Listen
to the plug in. But I said it was a great story. It's like the story Brock's been telling lately is basically like he was this unstoppable beast, but now people have like figured out how to beat him. And it was a good story because like every time the ref would count, Brock's like, "Yo, why is this dude getting back up?" Like it's like for real. Like it was like Brock was like shocked. And I was like, "Man, that's good. That's good. That's sports entertainment right there." You know,
Sports
like
entertainment.
Good shit, pal.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that if they were gonna do that, the only critique I had, and I am not gonna take credit for this because I think Aaron Riff say this on a, but he was like, they probably should have did like a last man standing if they were gonna keep having him do like the get up before 10 or whatever, you know. But and then if I'm correct, right? If I saw this correctly, did Cody use the steel stairs and not get disqualified?
Yeah,
like,
he did.
Yeah,
he definitely did.
Oh, did they announce
The
no
ref was like, "Well,
disqualification?
it's Brock, man. He good."
All right. Well, all right.
The ref like, "I use the stairs against Brock too." He didn't say nothing, man. He was on AEW rules right there.
Wow. Oh man. What rules? All right. V.
Exactly.
Okay, so for the match, I can say I enjoyed it. You know, Brock and Codis put on a very good, you know, pretty good showing. I thought that we were gonna have a wardrobe malfunction. I never ever wanted to see Brock Lesnar say anything.
I was so nervous.
So,
I was like, man,
Was Sable there?
I was like, his pants was ripped.
Watch
Look, I was like,
oh man, right from hell.
you know, part of the deepest part of my me, right? We'll always hope for that the cat sound in the whip.
Oh, man.
But I know it'll never happen, which is understandable. So I'm not even gonna blame her for not being back on TV, but I would love to see Sable. But the match was good. I enjoyed it. You know, it woke me up.
Yeah.
We'll get to the match that put me to sleep.
I'll say the crazy thing about that match is, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes watching Brock Lesnar on TV is like, man, I wish this dude would show up all the time, but seeing him come out live, it's like, yo, I get this, bro. This is different. I get it. Like, something about when that music hits in the arena, it's like, yo, it's crazy. Like, I get it. I wouldn't show up every week if I was him either, man. Like, if I don't know this shit, this is good. Make it last.
Yeah. Shit, pal. All right. I guess this is John. Who do you think? Wait,
it's definitely John.
Wait, what? Who do you think? Hold on.
What just happened?
Hold on.
SummerSlam Hamity.
Who do you think people think is more well known in wrestling? Undertaker or Hogan?
So I'm gonna say the Undertaker because the only Hogan I acknowledge is Kiera.
That's a fact.
And you know, Undertaker isn't much better either. But
I take Undertaker over Hogan any day of the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Blue Lives Matter dead man versus you know, I would rather have my daughter fuck a 6 foot nigger and you know.
All right now, all right.
Hulk Hogan then, fuck Hulk Hogan now, fuck Hulk Hogan forever.
It's like Undertaker could at least like lie, like you know. I just thought it was a cool
it's still Undertaker
you know?
too, but it's
thought it was a cool shirt.
Really fuck Hulk Hogan.
Mean Mark,
and that's on Macho Man.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. All right.
That's on Bret Hart too.
Fucking, that's on Mick Foley too, because Mick Foley hated his ass, and Mick Foley loved everybody.
And thank you. If Mick Foley hates you, there's something wrong with you, Peachy.
That's on CM Punk also. He buried Hogan as well.
I mean, everybody hates Hogan. Everybody hates Hogan.
Except Eric Bischoff.
Oh man, I'm back. All right, let's keep going here.
I mean, because
Knuckles.
Yo.
Knuckles.
Oh man.
Cock. Cody Brock. And then how did we do also?
Yeah, Cody Brock was on the cock. Anyway. Peacock.
And it was.
WWE on Peacock.
Jesus.
Y'all gotta relax. By the way, get your Jordy merch.
Get your Jordy merch. We
All
love you,
right,
Jordy.
get your Jordy merch. Wow. All right.
I kind of tend to agree with the panel of comments coming in. This was kind of boring to me.
Wow.
And I think, but I only say that because Mike, you made a good point. If this match had been Last Man Standing, it would have made more sense. I think just Cody Rhodes getting thrown around like China did Marlena back in the 90s.
Wow.
The entire match.
Wow.
Like it was literally like, yo, there was a point in the match where there was no holds. Brock just clotheslined his ass over the top rope. I'm like,
yep.
And then waited. Like, yeah, no follow up, no outside, just clotheslined him outside the ring. I'm like, yo, can I get an arm bar? Can I get a drop down? Headlock takeover. Can I get something?
Something.
It was kind of boring. It was kind of boring to me.
Like something.
I really didn't think that Brock would dominate like that. Honestly, I thought there would have been more. Cody basically channeled his Super Cena this match,
which is fine.
It's Homelander.
Random question:
but,
do you think
no.
Nick Dinsmore?
No, he already said that.
You know, the Eugene character was wrong then and is wrong now.
I felt so bad even back then as a kid. I was like, yo, this don't feel right.
I mean, even I knew that wasn't okay.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna happen.
Cody is too dry for a Last Man Standing match. Wow.
Yeah, I definitely know who this is now. Definitely.
I don't know, man.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray. Thank you, V. V, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for breaking that fourth wall.
Bonji said he fell asleep. He was about to. All right.
Lies.
Yeah.
Not us. Not us.
Crowd.
Oh, not us. Not us.
Right.
Cap.
Pisting y'all Wheaties this morning.
Not Wheaties. Wheaties is crazy.
Wheaties is crazy.
Frosted cookie grits this morning. Yeah.
Frosted mini wheats, cinnamon toast crunch, raisin bran,
Apple Jacks.
As long as I don't fuck with my crunch berries. Thank you.
That's a wild
Next.
one. Okay.
Anybody who likes crunch berries right now, currently the root of their mouth is tore the hell up.
Wow.
Knuckles. Wow. Read me.
Knuckles.
Crunch berries be tearing your mouth to pieces. Bleeding and everything.
There's a joke. And I'm
all right.
I decided not to say it.
All right. The result. All right. I'm sorry, Darrell. Did you give your output on this match?
What? No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Everyone in the prediction show last week had COVID. Everyone.
So John says, remember I told y'all my aunt took a picture with about 20 Raw superstars in 04. Well, Eugene was one of them. Okay. Shout out to Nick Dinsmore, but the Eugene
shout out to him. It's just that Eugene character is just it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't cool then and it wasn't cool now. That is tone deaf.
Yes. That's a Vince McMahon idea for sure.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because he had Shawn Michaels wrestle God.
Right.
That was cool. Nah, that's crazy.
And he won.
How you put yourself over? Yo, oh man.
Like mad sacrilegious.
Yeah, I know my favorite part. I know
man.
my favorite part of that match is JR's classic line right after it ended. It was like 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is bullshit. JR, I'm sorry, what it is.
Because Jim V. Ross was pissed.
He was not having it. No, I'm just blatantly not reading that comment. That's why.
Damn it. Now I gotta go and look at it.
It's on the YouTubes. All right.
Oh God,
Let's
please.
keep going. Let's
You
keep
can say
going.
allegedly.
I can't.
I'll try to keep going.
I can't.
Okay.
Yes.
Next match.
There was a 25-man Slim Jim
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you guys need
I
to
want to go
know
first.
is that L.A. Knight,
Yeah.
won.
No.
Okay.
Don't do it.
So,
wait a minute. Don't do no. Don't do it. Don't do
hold
it.
on. Hold on.
Darrell.
Let me get my feelings out.
I can explain.
I want to get.
I can explain.
Let me get my feelings out before we get to you, Darrell. So, I know that the people were happy that L.A. Knight, won, and I know the first baby was happy that he won.
Yes, he was.
However, because stand account. This is so. My feelings is what I said last week, right? All of those people were mad unnecessary. You could have gave LA Knight a one-on-one match.
Yeah. And
the world women's champion could have been on the card at least.
Yeah.
At least if you don't put Trish and Becky, at least put Rhea motherfucking Ripley on the card. Yeah. Rhea Ripley. Granted, I am happy that LA Knight won, because he did deserve that moment. But it's like a double-edged sword for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm happy LA Knight is on the card, but he shouldn't have to fight to get on the card because this man is over. At the same time, Rhea Ripley, as well as Becky, as well as Trish, who was a Hall of fucking Famer, shouldn't have to fight to get on the card either for a battle royal about Slim Jims with a whole bunch of niggas that's mad unnecessary. Like,
didn't even get entrances.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darrell. I'm finished.
Except, wait, we had to get an interest for Omos. We had to get an interest for Omos.
What's a battle royal without a 7-footer? Come on, you had to.
Right.
So
something I would want to watch.
Was Curran White? No idea.
This is where I check in.
Huh?
This is where I check in.
All right. Von G says the battle royal was very unnecessary, but the right person won. Agreed.
There's another match that was on this card that was mad unnecessary, but we'll get there.
I think it was her last match. We'll get there. I think LA Knight is trying to be a bit like The Rock. Yeah. Trying to replicate his voice. Wears the sunglasses. Trying to work like I think he's definitely taking aspects of The Rock, but he's trying to be his own person as well. Like it's part of The Rock. It's part Austin. It's part way. It's part. I think he's a mixture of different people, but then he has his own style and his own way of doing things as well. So I don't.
John,
and people say again, Knuckles.
John, imitation is the finest form of flattery.
Not all the time,
unless you just steal from us. But yeah. So Darrell, did you want to comment on this battle royal, and then we'll go.
Honestly, man, I know it sounds like I hate LA Knight, and I've been a fan of him since he was Eli Drake. Bro. I just, man, if I never hear another chant, I'm happy, bro. They were chanting all weekend. I was sick, bro. I was sick to my stomach. By the time we got to the GCW show, I was sick. That GCW show was 150 degrees in there. They chanting, bro, turn the air on. I'm so sick of hearing, Who's in line for the show? Man, my goodness, man. Shut up.
Hey, Darrell.
What's up?
I'm fucking weak.
Oh man.
If we had time, my 8-year-old would tell you the same thing.
I
But
didn't think
we're moving.
I didn't think the battle royale was necessary either. Like they had so many people in there that Nakamura was in there, AJ Styles, The Miz. Y'all could have did a pre-show or something. I swear we was in the arena like 2 hours before the show started. I was like, yeah, y'all could have did something, bro.
Yeah, because they don't do the kickoff matches or anything like that anymore.
Nah.
Which, you know what? I don't mind because the show is already like 4 hours long as it is. I'm good with keeping it just the main show. I'm perfectly fine with that.
525,600 matches. Like, my God.
This is how you know SummerSlam was whack when the Slim Jim main event. What?
Right. It was.
When the Slim
Jim I don't know about main event.
Right. It was a Slim Jim sponsored match.
I'll tell you one thing I really hated about that match. It was like the winner's going to be the new Slim Jim sponsor. And then they played the commercial immediately after the match. Like LA Knight wasn't even out the ring yet. It's like,
man.
It's like, oh, man.
So that's another reason why I didn't really care about it, because it's like, all right, what does the winner get? Like, what do they really win? You know what I mean? Like
in the battle royale,
they get to stop it to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
No. Oh,
like, that's what they get to do.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So, Knuckles, final thoughts on his battle royal, and then how do we do on our predictions?
Listen, you'd have to be an idiot to bet for anybody else. Yeah. LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone.
Sorry, Darrell.
I'll just live with it.
Just live with it.
I just gotta live with it.
All right. And
hey, Darrell, let me talk to you.
You probably would have preferred that over the Let me talk to you. Calling somebody a dummy. Dummy,
For
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah.
Right.
He needs to bring that back. And that's just a fact of life. All right.
I would have preferred that, man.
Shayna Baszler. Ronda.
I'm going first.
MMA rules match. Before you do, All In is going to be 6 hours long, $50. I'm good on 6 hours. Please.
I'll watch it in 2
Where's the camera? Please. Do not do a 6 hour long pay-per-view. I am begging you, for anybody that's listening right now, please, anybody in charge, do not do a 6 hour pay-per-view. I am begging you.
When you gonna be up for 6 hours.
Right. 6 hours.
You're gonna be sweating too. So I'm going first when it comes to this transfer, right? Mm-hmm. And that's on Marsha P. Johnson. And and T.S. Madison and every other trans girl. Anyway, fuck Ronda Rousey, then, now, and forever. The match was boring. The match was not good. I am dragging this match. Now the right person won. The correct person won. However, space. They could have made it a little bit more clear, because I believe it was Sir Wilkins that got the opportunity to interview Shayna Baszler.
Yes.
Yeah, to interview her. Shout out to Sir Wilkins as well as the rest of the Jabba Cheers podcast, Mr. Black, as well as Janelle. We love you, Janelle.
Shout out to the Jabba Cheers, except Gamble.
I believe I believe he asked, "What is the rules of?" I'm see how it moves left and right along. I believe he asked her, "What is the MMA rules match?" And she was trying to, figure it out on the fly, because it's like nobody knows what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Now, if it was like in a cage or in like a fight,
Lions Den,
they took the ropes away.
Yeah, I would have understood. But
pit.
It was basically a submission match.
Yeah.
And the crowd was not into it. The crowd does not like
Let me hop
Ronda
in real
Rousey.
quick. Let me hop in real quick.
Okay,
The
go
crowd
ahead.
was
Go
not
ahead.
into it because I shit you not, at least 25% of the people walked out during that match.
I heard.
And they were mad. Like the woman next to us, you couldn't hate the match more than she did. She was pissed off.
I'm
sick.
sure.
But
Because my whole I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say, like, that match killed like the momentum in the show for a minute. Like,
it
a
did.
lot of people just left. There's like, fuck this.
Wow.
So we have moved past the need for Ronda Rousey. We don't need her.
Was there ever a
Sorry.
need for her?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fucking no.
There was. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if Ronda was not there, we probably would not have gotten the first ever women's main event for WrestleMania when we did.
So going back to fuck Ronda Rousey.
Okay. Shout out to home.
Okay. Everybody on mute.
Did you see that?
Shout out to Charlotte.
Shayna recreated
Big
the kick,
energy.
the roundhouse kick that took Ronda out in UFC.
Yes.
It took her out also at SummerSlam. But Ronda gave her a receipt for it too. That the little mouse under Shayna's eye, that was a receipt from that roundhouse. I'm sure Ronda felt like she was getting in the ring with Holly Holm again. She's like, oh my God.
Flashbacks.
All right.
Flashback, who's that? This is the latest. Like, fuck Ronda Rousey. And I stand that is on Nyla Rose. That's for every single trans performer in the ring. Fuck Ronda Rousey. I don't care. Fuck Ronda Rousey.
Let's throw in
Fuck Ronda
Jutsu
Rousey
too for Cole Cabana, Barry Horowitz,
for all of those poor babies that died. All those poor babies that died during Sandy Hook because that dumb bitch decided to be like, "Oh, that's a hoax, bitch. Fuck you."
Right. Ronda's
okay.
Fuck Ronda Rousey.
Bonji said he started doing something else until the match was over because the match was trash.
You know what I was doing.
Downright Entertainment says, as a person who is a trans ally and has a special place in her heart for women of trans experience, Ronda can go down low and pucker up if you know what I mean. Wow. Okay.
Man,
I know exactly what that meant.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like, fuck Ronda Rousey. I don't care. If she wasn't a transphobic piece of shit, I would give her flowers. Like, okay, you decided that you was going to do something different after you got your ass handed to you on a silver platter, on a bronze platter, and via MMA. But if you were, fuck Ronda Rousey. Fuck Ronda Rousey. And, since we're here, fuck the Velveteen Dream. Since we're motherfucking here, fuck him too. I don't care. If I am gonna go out, I'm going out with a bang, bang.
Wow.
Yo, Dream finally decided to lay low, and he just caught it straight.
Out of nowhere.
It's the first time
I don't care.
For 6 months.
I care about the well-being of children.
Dream got a feeling in his spine, woke up and hit a crack pipe like, "Whoa, that was
You said crack pipe? Crack pipe is crazy. Crack is
allegedly, guys.
Good boy. You're right.
I make too much money.
Well, considering he's unemployed, he's back.
Velveteen Dream.
All right.
All right.
Ron, that's too much hate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck Ronda. Sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
V, I'm going to channel my inner Dave Chappelle. If you've got hate in your heart, let it down.
Oh, you don't want that because niggas go missing. Anyway,
I thought this match was boring as well. I didn't think it was good. I knew WWE audience would not appreciate this, and that's what I was afraid of. As soon as they started with like grappling and things like that, I'm like, you cannot do this in front of 50,000 people at SummerSlam. These are like sports entertainment fans, and I didn't. And And I think for a little bit, they was just kind of like work shooting in a sense. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like
I like MMA, and that shit was trash because they couldn't even throw them punches right, bro.
Well, let's
it was some sloppy punches and kicks, bro.
Because you're trying to work shoot in a WWE environment. Like it's not
just went for it.
Yeah, well,
Steve Blackman, that shit.
They did after Shayna kicked Ronda in the face, like Holly did, and then Ronda gave it that knee. Those were like legit as legit gets. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, you obviously don't want to start going out there throwing real punches, but it's like, all right, then why even do this type of match? You know, this is a difficult match to do in the WWE.
They should just even if you like a submission match, man.
Right? Yeah, but even a submission match, you have to. I don't think the fans wanted to see it. I just don't think it's what they wanted.
No, I think that people have moved past around. People have moved past around Ronda Rousey, and
But okay, it's not just Ronda out there, right? Shayna was out there too. So it's like,
but the people were cheering Shayna.
The people like Shayna. Ronda, I know it was dead silent when Ronda came out in the arena.
Okay, like how do you not like nobody got excited when Joan Jett was playing? I mean, granted, she ruined the song because Ronda Rousey, but nobody cared. And to be quite honest, I think that if they would have approached this match a little bit differently, I think it would have been a little bit of a different result. Like you were saying, Mike, these are sports entertainment fans. They were not looking for grappling, real graps. They weren't looking for that.
If you wanted to watch UFC, you would go and watch UFC. This is not the UFC. Yeah. This is WWE.
At the same time, people don't care about Ronda anymore.
I'd like to put another layer on that real quick.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I think in the promos and the videos leading up to it, Shayna was really trying to sell that shit. And Ronda was just like, I'm Ronda Rousey.
I think Ronda was, I think just. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I think that's part of the reason like people don't care. Like to Ronda, this is just like whatever. But Shayna was really trying to sell that. Like she was
selling it.
Yeah.
I think it's because Ronda's just kind of like checked out. You guys remember like when Brock was like done, you know what I mean? And even I know Goldberg left
the same on this show.
I'm talking about the first time, huh?
I said the same thing. If you want to go, go.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's what happened. So, all right, let's wrap this up here. Yeah, Shayna and Ronda seemed like they were trying to figure it out in the ring. I agree. They probably didn't know what they was doing until that day. They had moves that appeared MMA, but they kept it they kept the WWE safety protocols. It was trash, is what Bonji says. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think you can do this in a WWE setting, not the way the WWE is set up today. Like I feel like even you could have probably got away with this at AEW. You know what I'm saying? Just because those fans are like more into the, Japanese, shoot style type wrestling. WWE fans not really into that type of stuff. Ronda needs to be carried every match she's in. She's even bad in MMA. Ronda's one. Okay. Let's
so
right now. Ronda.
You know what? Can I do it?
You're touching Mike's nerves.
This would be the few times that I would give Ronda Rousey her things, right? Okay. She is an accomplished MMA fighter. I'm not going to sit here and deny that fact. She is very good at the MMA style of fighting. Except when it comes to Holly Holmes, because baby, Mama's gonna knock you out. Like,
hey, Amanda Nunes got in that ass too. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ronda was very
Montgomery, Alabama.
Exactly. Ronda was very good at MMA, but the fall off came fast as hell, bro.
It did.
It's because she was trying to, you know what it was? And again, I used to, and this isn't just coming from somebody that just watches her WWE stuff. I watch fights when she was fighting. And like the thing is, Ronda was very good when it as this like fly comes around here, Ronda was very good at grappling, at the actual, believe it or not, the actual wrestling behind MMA. Once you start trying to throw strikes and Ronda starts trying to match you with strikes, she's not a good striker. She never was a good striker.
Right.
She was always a better wrestler and the armbar. Right. That was the thing that got her over in MMA, like the armbar. So in her submission style, that was the thing. Ronda was beating these girls in like 30 seconds. Like it was crazy. You know what I mean? Like they were lining them up and she was just knocking them all down. And she ran into Holly Holm. Okay.
Okay.
No, but
Holly Holm swam across the Delta, the Mississippi Delta.
we can't get on here and act like Ronda isn't one of the best MMA fighters of all time. She was, but
she definitely was. She's also still a transphobic piece of shit.
Who didn't believe in Sandy Hook?
Okay. How did we do on these predictions, Knuckles? So we can move on.
Everybody has Shayna, obviously.
Sounds like some we all getting all of these right. I think we're gonna start getting some of these wrong soon here. Okay. So Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship.
It's the laugh.
I'm just gonna say Gunther clean win over Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre got pinned, left almost immediately after. A couple of questions. What's next for Drew?
I'll tell you.
Also,
nothing.
Also,
a 3-letter promotion, but it's not.
Oh wow!
WWE.
But it ain't WWE.
Hey,
Darrell, I'm right there with you. Darrell, me and you on the same page.
Yeah.
If I'm Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre pulled an Austin Aries when he got hit, when he got pinned.
No, Austin Aries was a straight up dickhead about it.
Bro.
He no sell
One,
that
two, three, got up. He looked at him, flipped everybody off, and walked out. Like Austin Aries was way worse. Drew at least sold it for a little bit.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if in the next week or so you hear and all of the blogs and all of the YouTube stuff that Drew McIntyre has requested his release. Don't not be surprised.
His contract's almost up anyway.
Yeah, he requested.
Well, his contract was never even negotiated. I think this was a situation where they gave him a one-nighter just so he could fulfill the story. And
really,
yeah, that's what I think. I mean, who the fuck want to sit there and job all the damn time? And you're a former WWE champion.
I don't think they would put Drew on TV just to like if he only had one night. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know. You could tell Drew was not happy as soon as the match ended. And it seemed like Gunther wasn't really selling for Drew like Gunther usually does. It seemed a little off. It did not seem like on television. Now, of course, Darrell, you were there. So
you're right. I felt the same way.
Yeah. Well, how did it look in the arena, Darrell? Like how were the mannerisms?
I think there was this match and there's another match later in the card where like me and Dom were like in the arena, like, man, the energy just felt off on these matches. Like, not that they're bad matches, it just like felt weird. Like that's just how I felt about that match. Like there were some cool moments and stuff like that. The right guy won and all that, but like at certain points it was just like, this is strange. But so Darrell, I'll ask you. Matter of fact, I'll just throw this question out for the entire panel. Mm-hmm. Is AEW the right move for Drew if he does leave? I mean, he has the experience in Impact Wrestling. He has the experience. This is gonna sound way messed up. It's gonna sound terrible. I think Drew McIntyre / Drew Galloway is a great wrestler.
Yeah, but
he lacks the charisma to be like a real like champ outside of like the Thunderdome era. Like they made him world champ in Impact,
Yeah.
And they did the European tour, and they came back in the States, and nobody cared. Like after that tour was over, they put the belt right back on Lashley. Like nope, this ain't working here.
It's crazy because he looks like a main event level guy. Like he
should
looked
be
at
the
Drew,
guy. Right?
He has the presence
Big,
of a top guy.
got the muscles, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's because like this throwback. Back when Cole Cabana had Art of Wrestling podcast, Drew was on there, and I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker's a goofy goober." That's
goofy goober, right?
No,
Okay.
like for real, he was talking about he had briefcases of UFO documents as a kid and stuff. It was like, oh, Drew. I was like, oh man.
Oh, so Drew is.
So I think like, yeah,
but with less charisma.
Yeah, you know how wrestlers say, "Oh, the best gimmick for you is your personality turned up to 10," and they want Drew to come out and be like the sword swinging badass who like Irish the Highlander and shit. And I don't think that's him.
I'm Robbie.
And I think that's where the disconnect comes from. So like in the Thunderdome era, there's nobody in the ring. You know, you can do whatever. You can make him the champ, but I think maybe Drew might be a little upset. That doesn't translate like right now. Like, yeah, everybody he's still over, but nobody buys him as a legit world champ. And it's crazy because he's still the only person who's beaten Brock Lesnar but never lost to Brock Lesnar. But but he just doesn't have that aura. Like he should, like he looks like he should be the guy, but he just doesn't give off that energy.
So you feel like there's just something that's missing.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is because when he was in Impact, they tried to give him a stable and everything. It didn't work. It's just, I don't know. Maybe he's a kind of guy who like needs a manager. Maybe he needs a manager. Just stand there and look tough. You know what I mean? Like it might even sound crazy, but like 3MB was probably the best thing for Drew and
is crazy to me.
No, think about it, bro. Jinder Mahal, he went on to be WWE champion.
He did.
He's got his own stable now. Like,
I mean, do we really care about Jinder Mahal's stable? But
a little bit.
No.
Beer.
A little bit.
He's coming.
Hey, man.
Darrell, are you a fan of Veer?
He came, then he stopped coming, and then now he's coming again.
He came again.
I'm a Jinder fan.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh,
all right.
No.
Yeah, we're not. Wow. Absolutely not.
Wow.
No, you're not.
Everybody on mute.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, no, you're not about to get us canceled. All right. So, this wasn't good because Drew was a top guy, but now he's a. That's so disrespectful. Now he's a jobber.
Damn.
But Darrell makes a very legitimate and fair point.
Yeah.
It's a major difference from the pandemic era to where we are now. There was no people. And all the crowd noise was piped in, so you really didn't have any other choice but to take what WWE gave us. And they gave us a Drew McIntyre with extremely volume 100 piped in noise.
Yeah.
And, and we sat there and we ate it up. Let's be honest.
We ate it up, though.
I mean, the majority. The majority vote.
Oh, go ahead.
The majority vote will say during the pandemic era, Drew McIntyre was a good champ. Majority will say.
He was a good champion for what they needed, but
I would say Randy was even more entertaining during that time period when Drew was champion during the pandemic era. Like we kind of got like a Legend Killer Part 2 during that era. It's like Randy sent everybody over to AEW.
Shout to Seth and Ray because that little eye view was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I love that.
Yo,
I'm talking about with the bloody ping pong ball.
Yeah.
Oh man. That was something.
Wow.
Rey Mysterio grew his eyeball back the same way he got them baby knees down in Mexico.
All right.
Let's not talk about Rey in Mexico. All right.
Please.
Look, we did it the last time.
That was your fault too, Darrell. That was your fault.
Yo, it was Mike's fault this time, man. I didn't do it.
Like, man, why y'all
2015? We're
Hey,
not
Darrell.
doing it.
Hey, Darrell, this sound familiar? Man, why y'all Googling it on the show?
All right, Bonji says when he says top guy, he means champion. Hold on. See, the thing is, Drew was given a chance to be the top guy, but not a fair chance. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna get that now.
Life isn't fair, bro.
Right.
Remember, Miz was WWE champion. He couldn't even main event WrestleMania.
Well, he did kind of.
We'll get to Miz because I want to give Miz his things. I want to give Miz his things, so we'll get to Miz later.
Cool.
Okay.
I got things to give Miz too.
But the thing is, hold on.
Downright,
the thing is,
killing me.
you can't make a guy a main eventer when he's coming to the ring saying, "What's up? Were you cool, Captain?" Yeah, I remember that. That just like Roman and stuff. I mean, you know what? You guys talk about the Roman thing all the time. I don't even remember the succotash. Like, I do. I know you guys.
It's hilarious.
I don't even remember it.
I don't either.
I don't even remember it. But I see it in the comments.
I was like, am I Sweetie Bird? Am I about to watch this happen?
But Darrell made another good point. How, he's saying maybe he needs a manager, or maybe he needs
I was like, what just happened?
Why am I up there? Oh,
yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, just keep going.
So I don't know what happened either.
Yeah, he made the good point that maybe like Drew does need a manager. This sounds awfully familiar to somebody who we know who is at the top of the business right now. Mm-hmm. Roman was the same way. Roman was hated as the big dog. They tried so hard with that big dog gimmick. And then, for the unfortunate reasons that he had to leave, then he came back and teamed with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
And now he's like, he's not Hitman Holla, but
right.
Took them damn contacts out.
I was so glad, man.
But that might be what Drew needs. Drew might need to have someone to.
No, they cover contacts,
or create heat for him. I think he's a better heel than a face, honestly.
Unpopular opinion: I liked when Drew was with Dolph Ziggler, and he was kind of like the muscle for Dolph Ziggler. I thought that worked for him, and then they wanted to make Drew a top guy on his own, right. And then they went in that direction.
That was Shawn Michaels Diesel cosplay, bro.
Right, too.
I know, but I kind of liked it.
All right.
I got a soft spot for Dolph Ziggler right there in my heart. All those aggression guys,
Yeah. All right. So any final thoughts on Gunther and Drew McIntyre and
Gunther Angelou is the winner, and that's all we need.
Gunther Angelou?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ludwig.
Gunther Jackson.
No, we're not starting this tonight. Nope. Knuckles. How do we do
Wonder.
Nope.
Gunther X.
Gunther X.
Gunther Luther King.
Junior.
All right.
Gunther Simpson. Anyway.
Gunther P. Johnson. All right, we're done. I'm done.
Hey. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Go ahead.
Okay, everybody got it wrong but Bonji. Everybody got it right but Bonji.
I was about to say. I'm like, whoa.
I was saying, whoa.
No.
Everybody got it right but Bonji.
Okay. Dolph Ziggler is the best seller in the business, hands down.
Second to Alex Shelley.
Shout out to Alex Shelley.
I was gonna say Alex Shelley too.
Shout out to Alex Shelley. Soft spot for the Otis and machine guns. All right. Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You tried so hard to roll your R, Mike, and I was trying so hard. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it?
It's okay. I can't roll my R's either, man.
It's like, can I get a rice and no?
Chicken.
Darrell.
No.
Darrell, how was this match in the building?
In the building, man, I'm gonna say something crazy. Like it's like it's like a different energy when Finn comes out in that building. Like there was no words, but everybody had their fucking hands up, like they was doing a spirit bomb or something. But it was crazy.
Oh man,
I love that reference. Love it. I love it.
It was
I
like I was
understood.
like, yo, what? but yeah, the match was like good in the building, and it's like you could tell like people were like anticipating like the Judgment Day run in. When Finn
crazy
lost,
pop
though,
when they started running in on television.
yeah, and it's like I'm not like people cheered Seth when he won, but like for like a brief second, there was like, yo, Finn really lost 4th time in a row. Like this is crazy. Like I don't know, and we low key, I did anyway. I expected Damian Priest to pull a cash in, but somebody else pulled one. But it was.
Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah, it was a fun match, man. It's just I don't know where they go with Finn and Seth. Like, man, 4 times in a row is crazy.
It's funny because when we was doing our predictions last week, V actually asked us I think you asked everybody, like, do we think that Priest is gonna cash in? And I think we all said no. I'm like, I don't think Priest cashes in here at
I predicted another cash in if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I think we all kind of predicted it, but we didn't predict who it was gonna be on. But so Bonji says this was the best match on the card. I agree. I thoroughly enjoyed this match, and I'm not even a big Seth fan. I am. I respect him and his talent, but just not a big fan. That's fair. That's fair. I thought this was great. And in the finish, obviously with Judgment Day running in and everything, we knew that was going to happen. But at one point, they got me. They definitely got me. A couple of points, they got me.
Didn't I say that somebody was going to fuck up?
Say it again.
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say last week? And I might be wrong, because who now behold the Lamb. Didn't I say that? Fucking what's his name? Oh my god, Damian Priest was gonna fuck up.
Yes, but it wasn't Priest this time.
No,
it wasn't. Priest.
It wasn't.
Priest did everything he could to try to help Finn, and it just didn't work.
I can't wait for this.
What was that, Knuckles?
I said I can't. I'm waiting patiently. I can't wait for this.
No, go ahead.
V was talking. V was.
Oh, I'm finished.
You're finished. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right. V, I'm gonna ask for your assistance in just a minute.
Okay.
The best thing about wrestling and the best thing about these matches is layers. You had at least about 2 stories in this one match. Story of Finn and Seth and the story of Dave. Here's the thing. V, what do we call it on this show?
Theater.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It was more theater in this than another match, but
wow.
But listen, sometimes I'm the type of wrestling fan that pays attention to the little. Anybody pay attention to Raw before SummerSlam? No, it wasn't. No, I'm sorry. This past Raw. Who appeared back on TV this past Raw?
Fortnite.
We call them
Lego.
Lincoln Log.
Lego.
Blockhead.
Yes. For those of you who do not know who Blockhead Fortnite Lego is, it's JD McDonough.
Yes.
We haven't seen him on TV in a couple of months.
Nice. He's been back there.
That's only because they kind of had to build a. All right.
Anybody? Okay. Here's the thing that got me. After the match was over, anybody see Damian Priest's face?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's annoyed that Finn lost another match. He's like,
he just shook his head.
Yeah.
Not even mad.
Yeah.
I'm reading a lot into that. Just that mannerism by itself, it got my wheels turned. We're about to see Finn exiled out of Judgment.
Judgment Day Latino versus Judgment Day Irish.
Oh, like
my
NWO
God.
Black and White versus NWO Wolfpack. I am.
Right.
You can log off now, Darrell, if you want to.
Oh, man.
I mean, yeah, we've talked about the exiling of Finn Balor for at least a month now, but now I think the wheels are really starting to turn just because of the way Damian Priest looked after that match. He was just like, you know what, I've done everything I can.
Like, why are you here?
Right,
I
exactly.
get that when you forget to take out the trash.
Oh my gosh!
I saw the trash truck. I didn't see the trash bins today, Finn. What's up with that?
Yeah, my wife kicking my ass. But anyway,
why? What?
For real, but like you took the trash can to the street, I'll be like, But yeah, anyway, that's what I think. I think we're definitely about to see the end of Finn as a Judgment Day member, and we're about to see the replacing with JD McDonough. And
that's a different swerve. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I will predict. Let's see. Yes, I will predict that Damian Priest. I'm saying it now, a month in advance.
Okay.
Damian Priest will cash in on Seth at Payback and become the world heavyweight champion.
Okay.
And that's gonna start the kicking out of Finn because everybody's a champion but him.
Yeah, you could say that.
I think he's already hurt.
Finn joins the LWO.
What?
I'm done.
No, he does not.
Oh man.
No.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
He'll join the Blackpool Combat Club before he joins the.
Oh my God.
Wow. He might. All right, Knuckles. How did we do on this?
Oh boy, let's see. Oh, this is funny. This was funny to me. Bon G. Bon G chose Seth Rollins. He got it correct. I was supposed to get it wrong.
You were.
Because I chose Seth. Then I chose Finn. Then I went back to Seth. So I got it right. And Mike and B chose Finn.
Did the job. Yeah.
Damn.
Did the JOB on the PLE.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Shout out to the headbang. JOB on the
Wow.
PPP.
Wow, that is crazy.
All right. Great match. All right, let's keep going here. So we had the triple threat for the WWE Women's Championship.
It's that laugh. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Let's try to get through this.
We're gonna get through this because everything's hitting me, everywhere, all at once. So the match was good. The match was a little shaky. If I can be like shaky. Yeah, if I could be frank. If I could be really frank.
I'll be frank, because I agree.
The match was a little shaky at first, but they did get it together. That spot where Bianca went over the top.
Yeah.
They worked me because I legit thought she was hurt. I thought she was hurt. I was like,
when she screamed.
Yeah, I thought that was for real. And you know what? Her and Montez, y'all are good. Y'all are good at working the crowd. I watch, but y'all are good at working the crowd. You hear that? It's fine. I'm so glad you missed it. But
wow,
I was legit nervous for Bianca. I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? And I also
Who's this
agree.
Bon G fellow you guys know?
Yeah. That's our guy.
Wow.
That's our guy, Bon G.
I've never been carried, bro.
Oh man,
Charlotte. Now I do. There's some criticisms, but there's some times where she did have a wardrobe malfunction, and of course,
which was weird as shit because she just left them standing in the corner.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And then they had to fight in the corner because
they was just standing there for a second, like, well, I guess we gonna fight.
The camera was on Charlotte, and then
It went to a wide shot, I think.
It went to a
did.
shot of
It-
Asuka and Bianca in the corner just fighting.
Chill.
I mean,
Standing
it's
there for a
understandable.
second, and then Asuka started like trying to grab her.
Yeah, it's understandable because you don't want your tits out on national television.
But I don't even
So
think that's what it was. I think her zipper, like in the
Yeah, her
back,
zipper
was like,
messed up.
It's in the
yeah.
back.
I mean, and that could have been wrong in so many ways.
That's true.
So it wouldn't.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I understand why she did it. I understand why it happened. You can't control what happens with the girls' gear.
Yeah.
Depending on how it's made and what it covers or what it doesn't cover.
Right,
If you're Jacqueline the Sable.
Yes.
Oh. All right, easy.
Easy, man.
DJ Jerry. All right.
No, because of age. Anyway,
Oh,
All right.
all right.
I understood why Charlotte did what she did. I didn't have a problem with that too much because it happens in
What about
matches.
her
especially
weird ass
with-
moonsault when she?
Okay, so I just want to let everybody know that Charlotte's moonsault might be top 5 worst. Okay, I want to be real. I want to be Cheryl and to be
I'm
real.
so
Like,
glad you said worse because if you had said best, we was going, hey.
no, Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I've met her before, prior to her being Charlotte Flair, the Charlotte Flair that we know. She's a sweetheart, absolute sweetheart.
Definitely.
But that moonsault, baby, that moonsault. Okay, no. Okay,
She waited
because
until they, like,
Charlotte's
stood up.
tall.
She's
She's tall. She's tall and she's long. So it's like it looks weird. And then the way that she connects it, it's like, why are you landing on your knees, niece? Like, it's she does not have
Mike,
a great
shut up.
moonsault. And
I didn't even
you
say
saw how I pushed back. You try to push past it.
right.
But Charlotte's moonsault, I will say, is
Mike.
not the best. I will say, of course, the person that cashed in and will get there has one of the best moonsaults I've ever seen.
Mhm.
And I think next to her might be Tiffany.
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 Definitely Tiffany. I would say Tiffany has the best moonsault in
Just
the
had an
business.
epiphany.
I would say
I need to
Tiffany
go to
has the best
Tiffany.
moonsault in the business right now.
I agree.
Not better than Io Sky, but I will say she's.
Oh, I think it's better.
I think it's better, bro.
I disagree, but it's that moonsault was rough.
This was one of the matches. This was the other match. We felt the energy was off in the building, like especially at the start. It's like, something ain't right about this match. It was like clunky. Like it was moving in slow motion at certain times.
It was.
Like I mentioned Charlotte's moonsault. Like she goes like Asuka and Bianca are on the outside of the ring, and Charlotte goes outside the ring and she stands on the turnbuckle. And she waits for the two of them to move over gently and slowly into position before she even like ups a foot on the turnbuckle. She's like, no, you motherfuckers better be there before I go up on it. It just looked weird. Like the timing was all off. Like it was just like a strange match. And like at the end, it picked up, but
yeah,
it did.
Like at the start, it was just like, man, this is weird,
Yeah, Knuckles, how'd you feel about it?
Oh man, I'm really glad the ending. I'll tell you what. When Bianca went over the top, and V can vouch for me, when Bianca went over the top and she let out that yell, I was like, "Oh, this."
Oh yeah, that was in the group chat. Yeah.
Yeah, she the way she yelled, I was like, "Oh wow!" I was like, first
I was legit nervous.
Then it was Sonya Deville. Now Bianca. I was like nervous as hell. But as soon
rid of the tag team titles. All right, just
as
sorry.
As soon
Calm your
as
nanny.
We'll get there.
As soon as Bianca went back in the ring, V, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I not say that there was going to be a cash in?
Mm-hmm, you did.
Right in the group
I
chat.
never remember much from that day.
What I was not expecting is for Bianca to win.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that. But when she did win, everything came into focus. I'm like, oh, they cashed in Bianca. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Wow, good lord.
The honorable referee Dr.
Just explain why
this match wasn't that good and why Bianca carried the match.
Why Bianca carried the match is
Carried the match.
I don't know about
Asuka's never
carrying
been
Asuka.
carried. Not even as a baby. She came
I'm
out walking
fucking weak.
and missed it.
Okay, walking,
Doctor tried to
missed
spank her and
it.
she missed it to the doctor. It was
In
crazy.
Dolce and Gabbana.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, one thing about Asuka, she gonna blow the bag.
Right.
But yeah, I agree. I was not expecting Bianca to win. I never really thought that. Of course, you know, the curse of black women losing at SummerSlam. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they didn't
Bianca
want
losing at SummerSlam. Like,
I mean,
so she
yeah.
has a 28-second loss, and then now she has a 90-second loss.
Like literally
let's just
shorter than
isolate it for
Jillian Hall's
Bianca.
brand.
Like Bianca's SummerSlam record is not good. Like,
but this was full circle though.
It wasn't.
Yeah, because didn't Bailey, Dakota, and Io return at last year's SummerSlam?
Yes,
they did.
Dakota
You know what they did?
Dakota,
love Dakota.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing with Bianca winning, I didn't like how they did that. I personally, me, King V, just me. I personally did not like how they did that because, okay, if they were going to have somebody win, if they would have pulled, you know, because I think I said this last week, everybody cashes in on Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
So I think the whole Charlotte, I was hoping for that, but that would have been a little too obvious. So I get it. I guess they didn't want to spoil that eventual EO Asuka match that is going to eat.
Yep.
So I guess Bianca was the black choice. I mean, the right choice.
Wow. Okay.
Oh man.
That's all the niggas don't be winning at SummerSlam. But
niggas don't be on SummerSlam. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm glad you did. But with EO cashing in, EO cashes in.
It was a wonderful cash in. It's just beautiful.
It was a great cash in. It was a feel-good cash in.
Said, "Don't be that briefcase." She was swinging like she was cashing in.
Yeah,
she was swinging in like niggas was singing that chair in Montgomery.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. All right, guys.
All
right, guys.
Okay.
So, lift every briefcase and swing. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
You know what's funny? So again, Via asked last week about this, and I think maybe Knuckles asked. I can't remember. One of you guys had asked, "Does Bailey cost EO the cash?" It might have been Knuckles because
it was Knuckles. Knuckles asked.
Remember,
Yeah,
Knuckles, you had said that the eventual winner would lose. The eventual, the winner. The
winner of the match.
I think I said not yet. I said not yet.
And I said the same thing. I said no. I think Bailey will help EO win the match, and then that'll set up for their eventual split down the line or whatever, which is inevitable at this point. And that's exactly what happened here.
What happened?
Bailey helped EO over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. EO Sky is our new women's champion. WWE women's champion. I like this. I mean, I thought everything about the finish and the ending was great. The match, okay. You're not gonna have a 5-star classic every time. You know what I mean? I know people were expecting more because of the quality of the performers, performers in this match, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think the match was more about the ending anyway. Nobody's gonna really remember the match. They're gonna remember the cash in, and that's really the point of it. So, but yeah, I don't know if anybody. Huh?
Hey Charlotte, I love you down. You call your spots a little too loud, niece. Okay, niece, daughter, sister. It was
Darrell,
very
did you hear her calling?
Nah.
right, so then we
Like, I was hearing it
Gunther was slapping
clearly.
the shit out of Drew McIntyre. We heard that shit, like, legit. Like,
Yeah.
he really became in chess for real. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We had Steve Pena on here multiple times, and he actually trained a little bit with Gunther Walter, and he said that's the hardest he's ever been chopped in his life. Like Gunther, he chops for real. Yeah. Like, but yeah, V. I mean, it's a little bit. Give her a little bit of a break, just because like we have the benefit of.
Oh no, I am.
Like you know, what I'm saying there's.
But they were like
150 cameras around the ring with all mic'd. So I'm gonna give her. I'll shoot her a little bit of bail there. Like I agree, but a guy named John Cena used to call his terribly loud as well.
God.
They'll hear you in the cheap seats.
And I used to criticize him too.
All right, needed a bat. Like there was one WrestleMania.
Hey, GDT. Whoa.
Oh nah, no, there was one with AJ. I think he said, "All right, same spot." They think they fell off the turnbuckle or something like that, and yeah, you could like audibly hear John saying, "Yeah, same spot." I usually don't get into that stuff, especially not on this show. Not on this.
It happens.
Not on this show.
Not on this show.
But yeah. Anyway, I thought everything was great with the cash in, and yeah, we're gonna get Io and Asuka, but I think that I would think Bianca's gonna win a rematch against Io, so
I'm definitely seeing a heel Bianca. I think it's happening.
Do we think Bianca uses this to take time off?
Wait, say it again, Darrell.
Yes.
I was gonna say, do we think Bianca uses this to like take time off?
Yes,
she should.
Break in there.
Yes,
the Triple H.
I mean, we've been wrong before.
Breaks, so.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the time off, and this is the start of the heel persona. She's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks off. She's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks to a month off, and she's gonna come back as a mega heel. Yeah. First lady of Hurt
all my niggas incorporated.
Right.
Oh my God.
Donnie Simpson.
Come on, man.
We're not doing this. All right, guys. Let's. How do we? So I think we know how we did on this. I think everybody got this wrong because I don't think anybody. Remember, we were not predicting the cash in. We were predicting the actual match, right? So the actual match was Bianca versus Asuka versus Charlotte. I don't think anybody predicted Bianca to win this match, but
I don't think so. No,
nobody did.
So I think we all got it wrong.
I'm upset about that because I wanted to say one thing last week and I changed it. I wanted to put my thing as Io Sky, but I was like, no. I wanted to say Io Sky was going to win the match, but I ended up saying Asuka's going to win and retain for all of 2 minutes.
It would have still technically been wrong anyway because Io wasn't in a match. That was a second match technically, so it would have been wrong either way.
Mike, stop being specific. What are you doing?
All right, well let's keep going here. Let's get to
go into semantics.
I am arguing semantics. It's important. All right, Roman Reigns versus Jay.
Oh God.
Oh.
So
525,600 minutes.
Tribal combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Again, I ask.
What was that?
Again, I ask.
Yeah.
How can you be Universal and World Champion at the same time?
Because universe and world, because I was good at science, right? That's kind of basically the same thing, like in retrospect. They're synonymous.
I was gonna say like you can be.
It was redundant.
State champ, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I am the North Carolina champion as well as the state champion.
Okay,
that's the
North Carolina is the state,
right? That's the same thing.
Damn.
All right. So Bonji says the breakup of the JAS was more compelling than the breakup of the Blood Brothers. That's crazy. We'll get the.
We're not talking about January 6th.
We'll get to AEW briefly after this, but all right.
Oh
So,
my God.
Darrell, why don't you start us off with Reigns
Yeah.
Universal
Man.
Championship match?
Let me tell you, man. Jey Uso was probably the most over person that night. Like, I don't know if y'all saw it on the TV, but that
Yeah,
shit
I
was
saw it.
crazy.
Yeah, they were like,
yo, that was crazy. Like, he was the most over that night. But I saw Roman winning. I just didn't see it that way. I thought Jimmy would come out, help Jay, and then some new Uso shows up. Like, surprise, there's 37 more of us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes,
I also wanna
AEW
say-
briefly because it's
Right.
almost
Yes,
1 a.m.
Ray. Briefly.
East
Right.
Coast.
Well, I gotta be at work at 6 a.m., young man. You calm yourself down. But like, I also want to say they changed the rules. AEW
Oh, yes, it
talk
is, but we'll
about
get there.
briefly. Oh yeah, very briefly. It's not even my show. I don't know. Oh man, I was just gonna say they also changed the rules of tribal combat on us because
Thank
the
you. I'm
rules
so glad you
were
said it, Darrell.
nobody can interfere until after the match is over. And they clearly didn't give a fuck. Solo was out there, Jimmy was out there. It don't matter. Who was Ray? Ray Horace? What?
Ray who?
Oh, man.
Ray Uso.
Ray.
I am screaming at Ray Uso.
Yeah, Ray Uso.
Ray Uso. So are you saying you're not
Uso.
Ray?
Oh man,
Brother Ray Uso. All right, go.
Mother Ray. I'm yelling internally.
Oh, sorry, Darrell. Go ahead.
Hey, I was just trying to figure out who Ray was. But yeah, man, it was an okay match. I don't think anybody really saw Jimmy winning. I don't even see the Usos staying apart that long. But a lot of people were mad, but they laid the groundwork to this like a long time ago. That Jay has always been like in Jimmy's shadow, and Jimmy's like jealous that Jay's like he's main event Jay Uso now, and Jimmy's he's Jimmy Uso. He's the drunk one, you know, like he's Naomi's husband. Yeah.
Jimmy's me.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
I said what I said. I don't care.
But like that's what they painted. They painted that like when they left the bloodline. Jay's like, you always been prom prince, you was prom king, you was class president, you was all this and this. And it's like, and you mad because now I got my shine at Jay Uso. I'm main event Jay Uso. And they painted that like a long time ago. Like even Jimmy looked sick when Jay was saying that shit. He's not like, oh, so you're gonna stay with Roman sick, but like, oh, so that's how you feel.
Right.
Like they painted the jealousy thing a long time ago. You motherfuckers just
Very,
want to watch it.
Very true.
You want long-term storytelling, but you're not listening to the story. Come on, pay attention.
And Jimmy was the only one that had a problem with Jay. Being main event, or was it tribal chief, or what? Which one was
whatever
it?
the lead, whatever he was.
Yeah, the HNIC.
Right.
Well, I don't know about that.
HS.
Wow.
Had Simone in charge, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's Simone in charge.
HSIC.
And nobody look. That cousin barely. That cousin barely acknowledges the end. Anyway,
got it. Are you been under a rock or something?
Yeah. the rock, the same rock that barely acknowledges the end. Anyway,
he was mad at his dad, man. He got over those daddy issues.
I mean,
I'm back, everybody.
Yeah, we love. I guess they love anti-blackness. Anyway, so the match itself was okay. So if I could be like,
it was just saying.
If I could be like truth, if I could be truthful, like truth is I'm tired. Like truth hurts. See so contagious. Anyway, turns not contagious. Anyway, the match was So I'm gonna be one of those people, right? And I don't care. I did not care for it.
Mm. Okay.
I thought it ran on too long. I know the girls, and this when I say the girls, this gender neutral here. The girls were upset that Roman, it's a lot of time being taken. It's like going backwards, and Sheamus is upset. Too many lines. Um,
Wow.
I understand. I understand.
Wow.
Man. That was a good one.
I understand. I understand why people feel that way because yes, there's some story to tell, and I think we're gonna get like a Brett Owen type situation because I'm biased. Brett Owen situation with Jimmy and Jay, which is fine. I'm pretty sure that match is gonna be at Payback, and we know eventually Roman and Cody is gonna finish the story.
Philadelphia.
I want to add that they still add layers to this. Like it was, I can't remember. Was it Money in the Bank where Roman's tag match and Roman's like, "Oh man, I can't believe the Usos," and Solo starts calling the shots, and then here at SummerSlam, Roman accidentally takes out Solo, and Solo's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." Like they're still paying layers on the other side too.
Yep.
People's just not. I don't know. They're just not paying attention or what, but.
I think my criticism with that is what you brought up earlier, Darrell, with the rules of the match. Nobody can interfere, but Solo interfered multiple times. So it was just one of those things. I'm like, okay, so what's the truth? What exactly is the rules for tribal combat? There was no Rikishi, there was no Alpha, no Seiko. Now there was a video package that was really good.
Yeah.
They
put Yokozuna in there, but he's supposed to be Japanese.
We don't talk about that.
Oh,
because that's not the same thing, white people. Not the same thing.
Yikes.
So V.
Yeah.
V, do we where the major, the majority opinion was that we would see the elders at SummerSlam. Do we see the elders now to kind of be combative to the way the match ended? Like the elders would actually appear and say, that's not how that was supposed to go down. Tribal combat is one-on-one, no interference, and then we run it back.
So that's a great question. I don't see them running it back. I think moving forward is going to be Jimmy versus Jay, and then Roman versus Cody Rhodes, baby.
But we got 40 some odd weeks. Is it 35 weeks?
Yeah, whenever WrestleMania in Philly, where I need to get out. I mean, I could see Roman taking a break between then, but still keeping the belt, right?
What's that?
A belt.
The thing Roman carries around.
Oh, the championship. I've seen it.
Belt.
Yeah, championship belt. That Rhea has, that Tiffany Stratton has, that
Seth Rollins.
Someone that's Gunther Angelou has, that one person that shouldn't be around people under the age of 18 has.
Wow.
Dominic Mysterio, Guerrero.
Dominic Mysterio, Guerrero, Ripley, Matthews at this point.
Matthews even. All right.
No, but honestly, I think they're gonna have Roman break one of those records. I don't see Roman dropping it anytime soon. Now, I personally think he should, because if I can be like truly honest, like if I could be like super Frank Ocean right now. There's a joke there also. I just
No.
I think Roman's reign, no pun intended,
I
what
see
you
what
did
you
there.
did there.
has that was not
I
intentional.
think it was intended.
Yeah,
It wasn't intentional.
yeah.
It was not intentional.
Pun
I
intended.
think it's starting to run its course to me now.
Mm,
If I could be honest, because it's just like, okay, Roman's not going to show up for another 10, 12 years and then come back for another pay-per-view. And yes, that's a great heel tactic. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, you have all these people on SmackDown. We have, Bobby Lashley and all his niggas in the whole wide world. Like, and there's so many people that could get that spot. And I'm not even speaking on Sheamus right now because I know Sheamus feels the way. But and
That's
he has
my
a right to feel
guy.
that way, honestly. He has a
Sheamus
right
is
to
my
feel that
guy.
way.
I just want to let y'all know. Future Hall of
And
Famer. Without a
we
doubt.
love Sheamus over here.
Yeah.
But I understand where he's coming from. It's just like, okay, Roman's not here. There's only but so much you can pull from the bloodline storyline. So
Yeah.
now that the whole Jey Uso thing is finished, and I don't think they're going to run that back, Knuckles. I think moving forward, the story is going to be Jimmy versus Jey. I think that is the match that we're setting up towards, and that could probably be at Payback.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, God.
I don't know. Roman, I think it's time for Roman to win it. To drop the title. Roman has carried this whole company on his back for over 2 years, and
Yeah. It's 3
he
now.
needs that rest. Yes, 3 now. He does deserve that rest. If he doesn't want to drop it now, it's completely up to him. But personally, I think we have depleted the bloodline at this point. To me, and I'm just speaking for myself here.
Bonji says, when did he ever care about a Roman Reigns match? Okay.
He never did, bro.
And Race, Downright Entertainment Television says, Bonji, how disrespectful can you be? Roman Reigns is pulling in millions of dollars for WWE right now. If it wasn't for Roman Reigns, AEW would have bought out WWE. You better acknowledge. Yeah,
Right.
That's definitely not
Speaking of pure Colombian.
Man,
all right,
take me straight to the nose.
I'll be brief with this. I didn't think this was the best Roman Jey match. I didn't expect Jimmy to come back, but like, shout to the first lady of the show, Monty. She actually predicted Jimmy was gonna come back and turn
my girl
on.
Shout out to her.
And turn heel on. Yes, of course. Shout out.
I love my sister-in-law.
So
hey.
So she actually predicted that Jimmy would turn on Jey and start this whole, I don't. So is Jimmy back in the bloodline, or is this just Jey versus Jimmy?
I don't think that's a good question. I don't think he's back in the bloodline. Oh, hi. Okay, I don't think he's back in the bloodline. I think it's one of the keep moving forward. I don't think he's back in the bloodline. I think that this was one of those things where Roman would probably be like, Jimmy, you came to your senses. You acknowledged me. Blase, blase. Jimmy's like, fuck yeah. Like, essentially, fuck you. Fuck you. So I think that's probably what we're going to see Friday or today as of this recording.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy is going to be like the whole thing with Jimmy, like, oh, you did it. You love us. You love me still. Blase, blase. Like, boy, fuck you. I want my brother. I want revenge on my brother because of this, that, and the third. I should be main event Jimmy Uso. I should be this. That should be that. I think we're gonna get that. I don't think we're gonna get. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. Wow!
I know
Wow! Oh my god! See, it wasn't me this time, but I think. Oh man. Lord, fix it, Jesus. But I don't think we're gonna any more bloodline when it comes to Jimmy and Jay. I think we're gonna go the Brett Owen route, and I think that would probably be fantastic for both of them. Would they eventually get back together? IDK, but
Man, I
you
would
know,
Brett Owen instead of Booker and Stevie.
oh, oh,
Wow.
oh, oh.
All right.
Oh.
Five-time world champion.
Wait. So Downright Entertainment Television says, in response to V run its course, question mark, Roman Reigns is about to get his second win with these titles.
You know, to rebut, it's real sleepy in here. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I think I've had my fill of Roman Reigns, and that's not. And I'm not saying that he hasn't been doing a good job. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is that for me, I am over this now. You know, it's been a great story, and I know Paul Heyman is like we're in the, the bottom of the third inning. You know, for those who don't understand baseball, I'll explain that later. But I just feel personally that yes, there's more story that we can tell, but stories could have been told already, and I'm just like, okay, now we have Jimmy and Jay fighting separately from Roman, and we now know that Codis is going to,
Is crazy.
finish the story as long as there's no open mic night, bitch. But
all right.
All right, Lord. Oh,
to me,
black belt. Well, I'm a black guy.
When I tell you, my eyes have never rolled in the back of my head so hard. Actually, it has. We're not talking about that. But my eyes never rolled in the back of my head. I was just like, that is irritating. Like, really, really.
I love
you
that.
may
line
be
for
a
all the
black
wrong
belt,
reasons.
but I'm a black bitch. Girl.
Oh man, I love that line. But yeah,
I hated that line.
Oh man. All right. So I guess we can wrap up this Jimmy Jay main event match with Jay and Roman. Final thoughts on it and rating for SummerSlam. And then, of course, who won the predictions championship?
So I'm gonna go ahead and finish by saying, please, whoever Roman is supposed to be, whatever category or person reign, please let us hurry up. I'm tired. As for the show as a whole, I really enjoyed it with the exception of the transphobe. I'm gonna give it a near fall.
All right, I got to get the near fall up there. All right, there it is. It should be on the screen. Maybe it's not. There it is. All right, near fall from KP. So hold on, let me. Solo dethrones Roman. It's a joke. It might not be such a joke.
Might not be really.
It might not be a joke.
Right.
It might not be such a joke.
Good God.
Bonji gives it a 1 count.
Good God. Yeah.
That's crazy. Was it my favorite SummerSlam? And we'll get to John's comment actually that he left earlier.
Shit.
What happened?
Bonji, really?
Good Lord.
With the Seth Finn match, the tribal combat match, the Gunther. Well,
I mean, the last two matches, they were okay. They were okay. I think we were expecting more from like Reigns and Jay and Jay or whatever.
Yeah.
And then also Gunther and Drew just seemed like it was a little off this time. Like
and Charlotte and Bianca and Asuka.
Yeah,
Gunther knows.
I'm going 2 count, bro. I thought that this left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm with you on the 2 count.
Yeah, I'm going 2 count here.
It-
Bias is a 3
I was
count.
actually fair. Good God.
I'm not.
Wait, so Darrell, of course, was there. So it's a little
Bias.
bit. Hold on. Bonji says the only match the only match I enjoyed was Seth versus Finn. Wow.
Oh, and
wow.
Logan and Ricochet was good
Yeah,
too.
that was good. Yeah, it was good. I tapped out too. I'm pissed that I missed the Roman match. Every time I go back to continue watching the PLE, I end up falling asleep after 5 minutes. Wow.
That's because you're
Very
sleeping
upsetting.
from watching all that boring ass AEW.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
That's all right.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Watching 6-hour
I'm
pay-per-views.
leaving.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna go.
Bro, no, I'm with you. I'm
Actually.
with you on the 6-hour pay-per-views.
I
Absolutely.
know you probably pay for that Ring of Honor subscription, dude, don't you?
Yeah, he definitely has Honor Club.
Oh,
Definitely has
wow.
Honor Club. All right.
First of all,
yes.
If he got Honor Club too.
God damn it, Darrell.
Oh man.
Yeah.
V, do you have Honor Club for real?
Chaba.
Oh, okay. I'm out of there because you kind of breezed by that real quick.
I mean, I will get it. Look, as long as I see Willow Nightingale on my TV frequently, I will get it.
So true story. I had Honor Club back when it was
We love
free.
Willow Nightingale over here.
I had Honor Club,
Yes, we do.
you know. Yeah, back when it was free. Give me a second. My thing is, hold on. My thing is, how do you have nearly a 4-hour PLE but only 8 matches that were less than 15 minutes each? I like that actually.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't have an issue with that because honestly, even me as a theater kid, okay, it should be like Act 1, Act 2, intermission, Act 3. It should be no reason why I'm sitting here. If you know, you know. AEW pay-per-views are as long as the HBCU graduation. And this is from my HBCU graduates.
Oh man.
Okay. It was like praise breaks and like
praise breaks.
Oh, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University gets down. But anyway,
Go ahead, pronunciation.
I just my issue with AEW, besides pure Colombian, is
Hey, don't talk about my habits.
Tony Khan just
gonna say we won't talk about habits, but it's just the fact that they're so long, and a lot of the longness that sounded bad. A lot of the longevity of the pay-per-view.
There you go. That's it.
There we go. Because Jesus Christ,
longness.
The longevity of the pay-per-view. Shut up. The longevity of the pay-per-view is just like, oh my God, when will it end? It's like you're sitting there. It's like, when you go, and if you know, when you go to church, you used to go at 11, black church.
3.
You go at 11, and you don't get out until like 5 o'clock because, there's a praise break every 20 minutes. And it's just like, okay, I want to go home, actually. Like,
I want to go
home. Like, there's a roast in the oven. There's a roast in the oven, and I don't want it to overcook. Like, I need to go. I need to go, actually.
So,
no, but they're just too long.
AEW pay-per-views is like punishments. It's like, oh, you like wrestling?
Oh, you like
I
wrestling?
got wrestling for you. He's like,
Oh, you like wrestling? I'm gonna show you wrestling, goddamn.
Right.
Bonji said that's more promo than wrestling. Make the matches longer than 15 minutes. Look, so the reason they do that is so that one, the people that aren't watching the product on a daily basis are up to speed with what's going on with the show. That's why they do those video packages and all of that. They don't just assume that everybody watches every week. 2, for the people in the building, it gives them a chance to go to the bathroom, go to concessions, and come back before the next match starts.
Nah, man, they all went to the bathroom doing Ronda's match.
All right. Well, when you don't have a match like that, when you don't have a match like that, then those promos help for when you don't.
That was my refill match.
They also showed some stuff like I'm pretty sure Liv Morgan's on her way back. Like, they showed some promos for Liv Morgan and stuff. Like a couple of those and shit. So it helps.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it.
I'd like to address down right.
Yeah, downright entertainment television.
I'm an Impact fan first and foremost. So I can tell you, buddy.
Shout out to
talking about
Kennedy.
Josh Alexander coming back.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a promo package. It's not 30 minutes. Hold on, Vanji. Wait a minute. Flag on the play. Which you don't need 30 minutes of promo packages between every match.
You know what we didn't need? You know what we didn't need? Kid Rock in the black ass Detroit.
I don't even think he performed. I think
he didn't. He just did the cold open.
We did. We have passed it. Ball with the Ball came out in 1998.
Everybody was in line planning to boo Kid Rock. Like it was a group effort. Like everybody. Doesn't matter who
that black ass.
Like we're gonna boo Kid Rock.
So Darrell, just
black ass city.
You gave SummerSlam a 3 count, right?
Yeah.
All right, Knuckles, you got a 2. I got a 2, and then V has it as a near full. All right. How do we do on our predictions, Knuckles?
Dang, we was in the conversation. I almost forgot. Okay, so let's see. King V and Bonji came in solid third with 5-3.
Lost my shit.
Oh. V's going to
I mean, I would have vacated it anyway, so it would be vacated.
Mike, I gotta say, I'm proud. I'm prouder of you than you've been because I'm being very humble when I say this. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've sucked.
Oh,
it's been a while since you've held the championship. So as much as I don't like saying this, I mean, hell, who am I kidding? You didn't win either. You came in at 6-2.
Wow.
Which is better. Which is better than Money in the Bank.
Yeah, no, he worked. Nah, it's all right. He worked me, pal. It's all right.
Yeah, I worked. And we know about working, don't we? We know about working, don't we?
Nah, I don't work. But yeah, please continue.
Oh my god.
I know about working. Like I said last week, pusher of
my god.
Anyway, but yeah, on the SummerSlam predictions, I am going to sit up and reach to my right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out something that should have came home a long time ago.
Easy there,
and
pal.
that is the go for the pin predictions. Whoa, take it easy. You gotta relax. You have to relax. You have to relax, sir.
Oh God, I can't.
Oh, I didn't know where you're going here.
I am going to receive. Damn it, that's not good either.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
The belt has taken its rightful place back in the hands.
All right, congratulations,
of
Knuckles.
DJ Knuckles.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
All right.
Oh God.
All right. V was a solid champion.
Solid champion. Solid championship reign for V. I give it up.
Even talking about
I give it up to him.
WWE and AEW. Come on. No.
Wait, hold on. There's another thing.
Please do not get V started downright, please, because he can talk about that. He can talk about that for 30 minutes.
I'm not gonna do that, but I just want to say that Swole was right, moving left and right along.
I agree.
Fuck that dentist.
Fuck Captain Coon.
And Noodle Neck.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they don't like what you just did to me, Knuckles. That was a heel moment, Knuckles. Yeah, boo, they booing you. They don't like it.
Hey,
they don't like what they do.
Cars, man.
I might look
You'll
like
get over it,
bro.
You'll get over it.
Oh wow, whoa!
You'll get over it.
Hey,
oh,
Baji, you were the one. You know what? I have to apologize to you, Baji, because I missed out on your predictions for a few weeks, and now that I finally got you in the prediction show, still didn't win.
Damn.
So
wow.
all right.
Okay.
It's here.
He said Bonji need a fifth of Thunderbird.
Oh
He
my
got some of the courage
god!
he used to have.
A fifth
Oh,
of Thunderbird?
Yo.
I
Hey.
can't do this.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so the next one is All In.
Yes, all in.
All
and
in,
then-
all in, all
Prediction's
in.
gonna
Sorry.
take 3 hours on that.
Right.
bruh.
Y'all got 47 matches to predict.
Oh my god, bruh.
Listen, let me tell you how.
V gonna be glad to miss that one. He's like,
But-
hey, that one.
Okay, like
Oh,
28 matches? Oh, I'm asleep.
bro, they probably got 15 announced right now, and you know they're gonna announce another 15 the night before.
Right. Well, we got two
and 5 on the
2
pre-show.
weeks?
Right. The 6 on the Ring of Honor night
Yeah,
before.
let's see how you do on these on those all.
I wanna know-
buddy.
I want to know who this downright entertainment television person is. Recite
think I
your
know.
name and say it clearly.
I think the class knows who it is.
I think I know who it is too.
We could be wrong.
We're not. We're not.
No, we're not.
Oh,
We're not.
okay. Wow. Wow.
This person has a television background in the LA area. So you kind of gave
Wow,
us
Dragon Coach,
wow.
that's
Whoa,
crazy.
jeez.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. Show yourself.
There's an angry Miss girl out there for you, Knuckles.
There's an angry Raider Raw out there for me too. goddamn.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
So
He's somewhere out there.
I'm gonna
back to
leave,
John's
actually.
question from an hour ago. John asked us, "What do we like this SummerSlam more than the SummerSlam 2002?" I didn't forget the question. I just can't find it to put it on the screen.
I mean,
but
2022.
Which?
I think it was 2002.
You know, it's 2002.
Yeah, he
2002.
asked 2002.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh,
that
was
Sean
10.
coming back?
It was Sean, Triple H. It was
2002. 2002.
yeah, Sean, Triple H. It
Mm.
was Ray, Kurt in the opening, and one of the greatest opening matches in some history.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was Spike Dudley versus Steven Richards in the opening.
Wait, 2002?
Oh, yes,
Was it really?
yes. He's right. You're absolutely, Darrell is absolutely correct.
Oh,
Yes.
man, I'm
What?
looking at the card, and some of this is some of this is crazy.
Wait, SummerSlam 2002, right? Let me just make sure I'm.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker versus
know.
Test was on that card. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
That's the peace test.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The
Yeah, go
other-
wait. Go through the card. I don't
All right,
remember that.
So it's Spike Dudley. He beat Steven Richards, and then
You
like you said,
Sure, that
Kurt
wasn't like the
Angle.
pre-show.
It might have been. Who knows?
I think
10.
that was
I
the
don't-
pre-show.
I was 10, man. I don't know. What was all the
I
pre-show
too
to me,
was
man?
10.
Yeah, but
Kurt
I
Angle
Wow.
versus
Thanks
Rey
a lot,
Mysterio.
guys. Thanks a lot,
but
guys.
I remember it was
Thanks a lot.
like it was yesterday. Nah, yeah, that was Rock and Rock in the main event, right?
Maybe, yeah. Rock,
Yeah.
Rock and Rock.
If that's Rock in the main event, then that SummerSlam is one of the best SummerSlams of all time. If I'm remember this correctly, let me just look this up real quick. Hold on.
got
Let me actually look that up.
Kurt
Actually,
Angle
To be
versus
quite
Rey
All right, so yes,
Mysterio.
this is the SummerSlam that I'm thinking about. Spike and Steven Richards was the dark match.
Ric
That didn't
Flair,
happen on
Chris
the- it
Jericho.
wasn't on the
Come
pay-per-view.
man. That shit probably
It-
wasn't that good back then.
Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna go back
So-
and watch it. As soon as you get
No,
off
this
there.
was a great show. Kurt versus Ray in the opening match, one of the greatest opening matches in SummerSlam history. Ric Flair and Chris Jericho by submission. Ric Flair defeated Chris Jericho by submission. That was good. We had Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, which was really good.
That was a good match.
We had the Un-Americans, Christian and Lance Storm, defeating Booker T and Goldust when Booker T and Goldust was hot. RVD and Chris Redacted. That was really good. This whole
David
show,
Patty.
Taker and Tessma, the weakest match on here. But then you have Shawn and Triple H in the unsanctioned match, and
That
then
was
Brock
really
Lesnar
good.
defeating The Rock in the main event for the Undisputed Championship. Nah, this, I'm gonna say 2002.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Same thing.
gonna say 2002.
No, with the exception of that one person we don't talk about, I'm gonna say 2002.
Yeah, that show was like amazing. 2002 by far is what Bonji says.
I guess.
Okay. We do have to hold on. 2002, you had more matches than they do now. Yeah, but they were also shorter back then too. I'm looking at the matches.
They were.
9 minutes.
Well, a lot shorter. If you guys don't like, the less than 15-minute matches now, I see Ray and Kurt went 9,
10, bro.
Rick and
Ray and
Chris
Kurt
went 10. Edge and Eddie went 11. Like
Undertaker went 8. Come on,
Undertaker went 8.
His interest was 15.
Nah, not back then.
Nah, that was badass Taker. He had the mic.
Yeah, not back then. Yeah. It was a little bit different back then.
That was the preview of Blue Lives Matter.
All right. Let's
Blue Lives Matter Taker is better than Blue Lives Matter Ciampa.
Wow.
Oh, is that
I just have a nice
sit here and
overview
let
for all
y'all
of
see
that.
I'm blocking my face.
Oh, I feel like I just broke that Ciampa news. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've been knew that.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm not surprised about that.
We laugh about him all the time. He put that shit in an interview frame. He's just like, bro.
Okay, boom and bam.
You don't keep Blue Lives Matter posters in the weight rack. What are you doing,
man?
Look, I know you say the hard ER.
Right. You say Blue Lives Matter where the hard are. All right. All right. What? Where the hell is Vicky? What's that?
That was like.
Who's Vicky? No.
Man, what the fuck is Vicky? Yeah. That was like what? 2000. That was like 2005, maybe, because it was over custody of Dominic. Oh,
wait, no. It was before. It was before he died.
Yeah.
So then might have been.
Didn't Eddie die in 04?
No.
Or 05?
No, I think Eddie passed in 06.
Damn.
I'm gonna double check right now, but I'm pretty sure
for real.
No, you know what? Wait, no, he did die in 06 because the one that we don't talk about died really the year after.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
The one we don't talk about.
Yeah,
we don't.
You guys don't
Sorry.
talk about him. We take every opportunity to remind people that he's down there wrestling Jimmy Snuka.
Hold on, no, V. Actually, you might be right.
Ultimate Warrior.
V. You might be right. Hold on, you might be right.
Oh,
let me just wait. What just happened?
This is man too.
What? It was 05. V, you're actually right.
Okay.
Yes, 05.
Yeah, because that one that we don't talk about died in 06.
But the match definitely still. I think the match was in 05 as well. That was SummerSlam in 05.
Yeah. He died the same year.
Yeah. Because remember, he was a heel at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we love that part. Okay. We have to get to AEW. We have to talk about it.
Do we have to?
Do we?
Yes. All right, so we'll try to be quick. Wait. I know you guys wanted to address something about Raw. Yeah, we got it down right. Entertainment television. November 05, yes. Is there I know you wanted to give Miz his things.
Oh
yeah. So I believe I don't know if it was either you, Darrell, or Dom.
It was me, man. I'm a Miz.
Yeah, okay. Miz, honestly, like truly, is one of the best. And it's so funny how people think otherwise. Mm-hmm. But when you really think about his catalog, his promos, his matches, who he's worked with, when it all comes down to it, Miz is one of the greatest of the modern era. And Miz's heel work alone, especially on the mic, is amazing. Especially with him in
promos.
My goodness.
He's up there. With him and LA Knight going.
I'm talking about talking smack. That was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Woo! Listen,
that man up.
Yeah.
I think
that man made Danny Bryan walk off.
This motherfucker said, "I'm going to AEW. This is bullshit."
I'm screaming. Put respect on the Miz's name. Like, put respect on the Miz's name. He's real as fuck. And I did say, I think, usually, when I'm tweeting from the show page. I believe I did say I want LA Knight and Miz to go at it. I think that was me. I
Guys,
don't
we're
know.
gonna try to be more clear on who's saying what when we're wanting to go for the pin page. But yeah, guys,
Yeah, it's usually me.
Nah,
That's
man,
tweeting.
don't even worry about it, bro. Like Dom does all the nice, friendly networking stuff. I just say wild shit, and people be like, "Wow, Dom, I can't believe you say that."
Wow, Dom.
Wow, dog. You know, if there's something vulgar, it's probably me.
Hey, man, it's
Hey.
50-50 with us. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you never know.
You're gonna give a biased judgment of AEW? No, not biased.
No.
Yeah,
But I just wanted to give Miz his things really because that back and forth with him and LA Knight was really
it was beautiful, man. I was just watching that, man, and I was like, "Yo, Miz is killing this shit right now." Like, like people weren't like Miz does like small things that like people don't pick up on, like he's doing it like when he speaks. I was just noticing like when he wants the crowd to chant, he's like, "I'm telling you about L.A." Not but if he's just getting through that shit, he's like, "Yeah, in L.A. Knight, he's disrespectful." Like he knows what he's doing to like make his opponent look good, but he's also not one of those dudes because the promo like, "Yeah, you're so much better than me, but I'm gonna." That's Cody Rhodes right there. "You're so much better than me, but I'm gonna overcome you." And Miz is like, "Yeah, man, fuck you. I'm on the same level, bro." Like it's like, "Yeah, you the world champion, but hey, I got TV shows, bro. I got movies.
I got Maurice.
Right?
That's the winner within itself.
His best life off camera.
Yeah, like I respect it. Miz is like top dog, like cutting promos. Like he's up there for me. He's one of the best. Like he can do multiple styles. It's not just the heel promos. Like we seen Miz be face. We seen him do comedy stuff. That Sandow, that Miz style stuff. Man, that stuff was so good. It got Damian Sandow a job when he got fired, and then everybody else was like, "Damn, Miz was really carrying this dude." Like he does comedy stuff, he does heel stuff. He's been in crazy tag teams. Like he's that guy, bro. You guys should get those heel heat guys to do AEW.
Yeah.
Listen. Shout out to the
that just made it so obvious.
Right.
Shout out to the Hill Heat podcast. We listen.
Of course.
Nah, man.
Who are the members of that podcast?
What, man?
Who are the members of that podcast?
Banshee and Ray.
That is correct.
Yeah. Shout out to the Hill Heat.
Come on, dude. Come on, man.
Like I was saying, I was really interrupted by Downright Entertainment Television.
What it is.
I think Miz is definitely a future Hall of Famer, and I think Miz is going to go down as one of the overall best performers in WWE.
He's a Grand Slam champion twice.
Yeah. Anything else about Raw? Because we're
no, Raw was like a real good skip to me. You know my favorite Uno card. Skip.
Oh man.
Shout to
the new day is back. Zayn might be injured.
Hey man, it's just a little burstitis. But this is a good chance to split the tag titles up because I hate unified belts, but it's a good chance to split up. I also want to give a shout out to Kofi Kingston coming back cutting a hard ass promo. Talking about you gonna make a sacrifice to the guys, but we are the guys. Kofi feeling that.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Okay, Kofi.
Yeah.
Cutting them world
Shinsuke turning on Seth Rollins.
Loved it. We've been calling.
Yeah, I'm all for Nakamura versus Rollins.
As long as it's not like Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I need New Japan Nakamura.
Yeah.
I need Nakamura to go over.
Coke vibes Nakamura. You know?
Yeah. Trying to think anything else happened on the show. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it. And then there's Maud. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, shout out to Becky Lynch with continuing lemonade jokes.
That was great. That was a great touch.
Yeah.
Get rid of the women's tag team titles. All right.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
They cursed.
Really quick.
I reminded them.
They are cursed.
All the best to Sonya Deville.
Yes.
You know, I hate that happened I hate that she finally got her first, taste of gold in wrestling, and then she gets hurt. It's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure they probably will, I guess, vacate the titles. I don't know because I think she's out indefinitely. That was the report.
Yes.
And because it was an
ACL.
ACL,
man.
yeah, ACL. That's this. Yeah, she got a while.
At least a year.
Yeah.
If not more.
Yeah.
I also feel bad for Chelsea because she also worked hard, and this is just my opinion. I feel like she was the best re-sign that Triple Nose did, and
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
on,
like,
man.
come on now.
that's on China, baby.
Call for it.
Oh, my goodness.
Triple nose.
I hate that Chelsea's reign might get cut short because of an injury. I can't be upset because shit happens, but yeah, those women's tag team championships, it's looking real bleak. No Memphis,
Very
for
Brooklyn of
them, and that was very Brooklyn of me. I know. I don't know. I think they could do like a tournament or whatever. They probably don't care about the women's tag team championships, like they don't care about the men's tag team championships. But who's gonna get cut first? The women. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else.
Hey, Knuckles, shine that thing up real nice, okay? Because I don't know how long you're gonna have it. So I see you looking at the championship. SV's trying to talk here. So
where have I heard that before?
From me, but this time,
Wait, Mike. The last time you said that, I won.
Right.
Well, I was still right. He didn't hold it. I was still right.
But you didn't hold it either.
You're really giving
trying to free bird rule this.
You're really giving Christian vibes right now, Mike.
Right.
Listen. That championship is leaving you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just filling in the blank.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I don't even know what that means. That championship is leaving very soon. Did you call it a belt?
Yes, bacon, extra lettuce, tomato, boy, belt.
I'm fucking.
You called it a belt? No, sir. This is a belt.
Okay?
This is a belt. Okay, this
Papa
whole
Mike
defense, this is a belt.
And where does it go?
This is a belt.
And where does it go?
It could go many places.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! That's getting clipped.
That's not going to be the clip.
I don't know what that is. Okay, but this is a belt. Okay,
and where does that belt go?
I don't know, man.
That belt goes around my waist. Okay,
and where does this belt go?
It goes around your waist, but it's not a belt. It's a championship.
Sure can.
I'm sorry.
Sure can. Belt.
Right.
Belt.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Does this say belt on it?
It doesn't. Triple nose. Oh, you mean the second promoter? Wow.
Hey, you downright entertainment. It's only been 2 hours, you jerkwad. You idiot. There's a timer on the screen,
oh my
bro.
God. Oh my God.
I can't.
I am clocking out.
Wow.
I'm out.
Mike acting like Vince with the word championship. Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay.
What are you going to tell us? What are you going to tell us next, Mike? That you like if we cough in your presence that we can't be on the podcast anymore?
What kind of Jocelyn's cabaret, bitch? You coughing on me?
Guys, we got to get to AEW. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You got
AEW.
to for it.
Couple of notes. So Ricky Starks faced CM Punk in the main event.
I'm gonna be real with you. I tapped out of AEW.
Of Collision?
Yeah,
Mhm.
man.
Collision, I think, is the best AEW show right now.
You watch Collision highlights, bro. What are you doing on a Saturday night?
I think Collision. I don't watch it live, but I do watch it back. I think Collision is like the best AEW show. Like just the quality of wrestling that they have going on there, like the story. I care more about the stories there. Think about it. MJF and Adam Cole was more so like on Collision, and they even have the blow off like for the tag team titles on Collision. But anyway, Ricky Starks lost to CM Punk, attacked Ricky Steamboat, who was the special guest referee, after the match, and we get more. We get more Ricky Starks as a heel. Give me 1 second here. So with the secondary promoter stepping down after the merger, do you think wrestling will be the same?
I mean, he's
secondary promoter is crazy.
So he's only stepping down from the board of directors after the merger. So as far as I know, as far as what I've read, he'll still be creatively in control.
Yeah. So
being a part of the board of directors, excuse me, because I know worse. Being part of the board of directors. And then, being part of creative is two different jobs. So, yeah, will it be the same? The women will probably continue to get screwed. Probably.
Okay. All right. Where was I? So CM Punk challenged Samoa Joe for All In. I'm just thinking this isn't the match we actually wanted. We want Punk and Omega. Okay, that is the match. That is what we want. And then after that, we want Punk versus MJF to see who's the real world champion, because Punk is going around calling himself the real world champion. It's going to happen. It's going to be Punk versus MJF, probably at if not at All Out, then Full Gear.
Double or Nothing.
Next year?
You got a slow build, bro.
Nah, bro. No way they can do this Full Year.
Come on, but think about it.
Think about what, because I don't want to see Punk or MJF with the title belt.
Think about what you just said. Think about what you just said, though. We gotta have. Who was the first person you said? We gotta have Punk, Samoa Joe. Then you want Punk and Omega.
Yeah, Punk and
Omega.
Then
you want Punk and MJF. That's 3 storylines. These people only hold 4 pay-per-views a year. That's like a pay-per-view every 3 months.
I hate NWA. I'm just frequently disappointed with AEW. There's a difference.
Man.
There's a difference.
A lot of AEW hatred.
It's not hatred.
It's disappointing.
I like AEW, guys.
I like AEW.
Constructive criticism. Right.
I said what I said on the show previously. Watching AEW is like literally playing Super Smash Brothers. Like that, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur.
AEW makes no sense.
It's like name a fighting game.
Like substitutions.
It's like AEW has a lot going on. Now, granted, there are some good matches. I'm not gonna say it's like all these matches are awful. No, I'm not gonna say that.
They have a lot of good matches. I have no issue with the matches.
It's all over the place.
Not all the matches. I'm not going to. There'll be some terrible ass matches.
Oh yes, I can name a few.
And
that's in WWE too. It's not just.
I can name a few.
Isolated AEW. Sorry.
I think Tony Khan's decision making is a little bit better than Vince's. Leadership.
I think
not. When you got a little courage, a little extra courage,
right?
You can make those.
You really think?
Allegedly,
you really think
courage.
You think Vince would have put the women's title on Sheeta?
First of all, Vince
put it on Asuka.
No, but I'm saying Asuka didn't carry the women's division during the pandemic. Sheeta did. So you think Vince would have gave her to come up and be like, okay, we got a crowd now, so I think you should deserve a title reign this season. You think Vince would have done that?
Do you think Vince would have had Moxley beat CM Punk in 5 minutes flat and then lose them less than a week later?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'll
tell you who wouldn't make those decisions. Scott D'Amore. That guy never makes a bad
Over there in
decision.
Impact.
But I don't think. But I
Impact
don't
is
think.
good.
I'll just say it.
I don't think Tony Khan would have had one of his greatest women's wrestlers who's 28 seconds either.
Bump, bump, bump.
Tony Khan thinks his greatest women's wrestler is Britt Baker, and well, that's just not true.
And child, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh man,
All right, I think we'll get Punk versus Omega because we have Bucks versus FTR at All In. Yes, that was made official actually last night on Dynamite.
And that's gonna be
FTR
a
didn't
banger
like the
match.
Bucks. Still hard feelings there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think if they're all working, here's the thing: Kenny Omega would not just drop that collision line for no reason. They're gonna do that. Was a tease. That was definitely a tease. They're gonna do. They have to do Punk and Omega.
Keep trying to get that money, bro. He working.
And I just want to say shout outs to LaFisto.
Keep working. Huh.
Okay.
A 26-year veteran, LaFisto.
LaFisto.
That's all I'm saying. Because that was nasty work from everybody at AEW. And I know somebody decided that they were going to hop their stupid ass until I'm motherfucking and just talking about, you suck my dick. You're blocked.
Wow.
Every time Vince put the championship on Asuka, it was for a transition.
No, every time Vince put the championship on Sasha Banks, it was a transition.
That's true.
That part.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to leave
Seth
that alone.
Rollins has defended the Raw Women's Championship more times than Sasha Banks has successfully.
You know
True
what's
story.
crazy?
I'm following.
You know what's crazy? So Sasha had said, or Mercedes, sorry, had said in an interview, I think she on like Sam Roberts' podcast or something like that, that like basically she's like, all right, if you're gonna put what's the point of even putting a title on me if you're just gonna take it off me a week later? Like she had showed like this is when like Sasha would like speak up and get in trouble for it. And I think that's one of the things that kind of got her in a little bit of trouble. Like she spoke about the fact that she lost to Charlotte, I guess the next week or whatever, 2 weeks later after she beat her. And, you know, basically she's just like, well, what was the point of even putting the title on me? You know what I mean? Like, and it's true. It's true. But once you start speaking about these things in interviews, yeah, now Vince is, she doesn't like losing every two. All right, I'm going to take it off her every time I get it. You know, so.
Wow, where have I heard this before? When black women speak up,
yeah,
they get dragged. Where have I?
All those wins and no Baker.
Oh, downright.
I swollen up.
Downright Entertainment Television is showing his hand.
It's a trinity of different situations where we've seen this. You know, because it's all about the Monet. Wow.
See what you did there.
All right. So Downright says, no, Tony Khan's favorite women's wrestler is my favorite women's wrestler, Jade Cargill.
Hi, Ray.
You know, this guy that I know.
Hello, Ray.
This guy that I know.
Ray, I don't like you.
You know, he has this platform, Ray to Raw, on all of these social media platforms and everything. Like that. You know, I know him well. I don't think this is Ray. I don't think it's Ray. All right.
Well, you need to take a nap.
I do. I need to go to sleep. It's late. We need to wrap this up. All right. So
let's wrap it up then.
Catch a straight.
Should have wrapped it up.
Oh, and by the way, Ray or down. What is it? What
Downright Entertainment Television.
Down.
DET.
Yeah. DET. Yeah. He's about to lose her.
Ray Mysterio, Ray Jones,
Campbell, Ray Charles,
Ray Trailer,
yeah.
Ray. No.
Whoa.
And if his favorite female wrestler is your female favorite wrestler and Jade Cargill, he's about to lose her too. So
ours is done. She rapping now. She's done.
Yeah, done.
I'm sorry, she's doing host.
She's rapping now.
She got a video with French Montana coming out, bro.
With whomst?
French Montana,
huh?
Okay.
probably better than her matches.
Wow! Oh
Yeah,
my
wow.
you
goodness!
didn't like that, did you?
Wow! Oh my
Wow.
Did you, buddy?
Yikes! Let's go.
Y'all can carry that on your social media handles.
Wow.
Ray,
Okay.
get at me. It's at original King
Why?
D.
Why is this happening? Why is
I
this
hurt your feelings. Oh, your name is Nick now? All right, Nick.
My nickname is
Yo,
Deathful.
no, we're
What?
not doing this. No, we're not
All
doing
right.
that.
All right. Collision gets an airful for me. I thought I thoroughly enjoy it.
It's a 2 count for me.
It's a 2 count for you. Okay.
Yeah. 1 for me.
It's
One
a skip for me.
Okay. And Dynamite. Was there anything on Dynamite? RVD had a good match with Jungle Boy.
Yes, he did.
I didn't watch that either. I'm not even gonna hold you.
It was good, man.
It was good. I'm
was
trying to think
fighting
anything else happened.
The JAS has officially split up.
I thrive on negativity.
Oh man.
Yes, you do.
Yes. So Knuckles, you brought it up. So yes, the JAS split up. So is Jericho going to make his decision next week and say he's with Don Callis? I don't think he will.
No, I don't think he will either.
I think this will be Chris by himself. Sammy did say if he gets his stuff together that he'll still be here.
Back. That's because Sammy is a groupie.
Well, this is also true.
Sammy left Jericho 47 times, come back 48. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Sammy Guevara. Collision gets a 2 count for me. Bonji says Dynamite is a near fall for him. Oh, there we go. Dynamite's a near fall for him. Downright says it's a 2 count. Raw Bonji tapped out on. Okay. Yeah, I like the JS stuff. I liked RVD and Jack Perry. I liked the MJF Adam Cole promo. Roderick Strong coming out there was cool. And it looks like Roderick's gonna be with the Kingdom now, and I don't know what's gonna happen here, but
they are making Roger Strong have to look like a bitch on TV.
He looks like MJF said, you looking like a jealous ex.
Bitch, like Bobby Fish on TV.
Huh? What you say, Darrell?
I said he could be looking like Bobby Fish on TV.
Wow, I don't think
which
he
is terrible.
Yeah.
This man Bobby Fish got booed out of the arena in his own town, and Impact was like, "We don't need your services anymore, Bobby."
Not services. Man. Services is crazy.
Yeah, services is crazy. The pastor is a
WWE group. I told you, Impact is my number one, man. Come on, man. I'm doing shout outs to Scott DeBoer over here, bro. You're not paying attention. Remedial television,
bro. Sheeta defended her against Anna J. No longer Anna J.
Oh yeah, she did.
Look, clunky finish. I don't know if Matt Menard or what's the other one? Cool Hand was supposed to
they suck. 2.0
like, Cool Runnings. What?
I like them better now than I did. Cool Runnings is crazy.
It's about that time.
I like them now. I like them better in AEW than I did in WWE. I will say that. I think they benefited the most. One of the people that benefited the most. Huh?
What was the name of WWE? I forgot.
Don't even remember, bro. I don't even remember.
I guess I'm not the only one. All right.
Yeah.
That says a lot. Anyway.
Adam Cole is going to turn on MJF at All In during the Ring of Honor Tag Team title match. So, again, this pay-per-view that's going to be 18 hours long now has a tag team title match on the 0 hour part of the show. So, it's going to be Adam Cole and MJF versus Aussie Open, I think, is the Ring of Honor Tag Team.
Yes. Aussie Open, that is correct.
Okay, so they're gonna go up against Aussie Open in the opener. Not even opener, the pre-show. Adam Cole is gonna turn on MJF at the All In during the ROH title match. How about we have them win the ROH tag team titles?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
How about we have that? After Adam Cole turns on MJF, he will join the Kingdom. I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I know he was a part of the Kingdom. He was the leader of the Kingdom back in the original Ring of Honor. I understand that, but I don't know. I would, if it were me, I would have, because they just lost the tag team title match against FTR. I would have Cole and MJF win the tag team titles, and they go into All In the main event as the tag team champions, fighting each other for the world title. Did y'all notice WWE's being petty as fuck and scheduling their PLEs on Saturday instead of Sundays now?
That's been
doing that for a while. That's been a thing now. Yeah. They actually
started that. So they started that shit. Not, I know you're gonna think it's AEW, but they started it because indie shows are running shows all weekend around WrestleMania and stuff. So it's like, nah, we want that money too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And from a logistics standpoint,
it's probably easier. Yeah,
it's easier. More people are able to come out on Saturday night than they are on Sunday night. Like, people got work in the morning on Monday. Kids got school in the morning on Monday, so it's easier for them to come out on a Saturday night versus coming out on a Sunday night. So I think
if you want to see petty shit, you watch AEW every time Impact makes an announcement. Impact be like, we going to Canada, we doing the tour. AEW's like, we doing the tour of Canada. Impact like, hey, we doing this tour in England. AEW like, fuck it, we're doing All In England. All right, we going over there.
That's fair.
Impact be like, yo, it's Slammiversary. AEW like, Battle of the Belts.
Yeah,
same time, same start.
Oh,
that's fair.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. Dynamite gets a 2 count for me. All right, we gotta get out of here, guys. It's almost 2 a.m. Eastern time. So Darrell,
yes,
thank you so much for being on the show.
We love being on this show.
Appreciate you. You're always welcome here. Please plug everything that you have. Shout to Dom. Shout to everybody involved. But yes, please.
All right. I'm gonna keep this real simple. You only gotta follow me. You only even gotta follow Dom. Go on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. It's mama name on Twitter. I'm gonna name Twitter.
Right.
Powerbomb Jutsu. Instagram, Powerbomb Jutsu. Facebook, I don't have a Facebook. I think Dom still runs Facebook. Powerbomb Jutsu on it. It's Powerbomb Jutsu on everywhere. iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, whatever you're using to listen to podcasts. We on there. We everywhere. We everywhere. Downright entertaining television. Isn't? We're not gonna give you no nonsense. We're gonna elevate you, not put you down. You know what I'm saying? You get that right? Powerbomb Jutsu with the #1 wrestling podcast in your local barbershop. It's crazy.
Local barbershop is crazy.
Don't bootleg the podcast either. We don't sell it out of the trunk.
Don't
bootleg.
Ray, what is Ray talking about? So let's do this from right with my prediction.
Yeah, what is Ray talking about?
I automatically get the predictions championship belt, so I can say it was me, Knuckles. It was me all along.
Ray need to go to sleep, bro.
Nah, son of a bitch.
Ray gotta go to sleep.
What prediction?
No.
Where your answers recorded?
We're finished.
Ray? We don't know. Ray be like, I'm the perfect heart. We don't know, Ray.
We are not.
You weren't here for the prediction show.
Are you talking about all? Are you talking
for
what
all
prediction?
For All In and then All Out.
No, we're not doing this. We're finished.
Oh no, fool! You gotta
Wait, the Adam Cole prediction. I'm sorry.
This ain't the prediction show. You putting your answers in too early, bro. You submit your test and you got a whole week left.
You submitted the practice test.
Right. Come on.
My God, no. Okay.
V, take us home.
Yes. Jesus. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening to Go for the Pin. You can follow us at Go for the Pin _show on Instagram and Go for the Pin show on Twitter. You can follow DJ Mikey Q at Mike _EQ on Twitter. On Instagram and DJ Mikey Q on Twitter. You can follow Knuckles. I almost said your own name again. At JPS News 15 on Twitter and DJ underscore Knuckles on Twitter. Whoa, on Instagram. Um, I guess you can follow me. I won't be following back. No shade. I'm gonna be taking a break. But it's King V underscore the ruler on Instagram and underscore watch my throne on Twitter. With that being said, earlier there was an announcement made that yours truly will be taking a break. Um, so don't solo me, please. That will get me emotional. I will be taking a break. For the time being. It's just gonna be Mike and Knuckles. In the near future. Like I said, I will be coming back. I know the way I worded it. Because I was crying when I was typing it. I know the way wrote it. It kind of seemed like I was leaving the show. Let me be clear. As long as that big ass head is in that logo in the corner, I'm a part of this show. I'm not leaving. I just feel that for myself, I haven't been. Ugh, I'm trying to choose my words here. I haven't been performing the way that I would want to, and Mike and Knuckles know what has been going on with me, and I just feel that it would be the betterment for me to take a break just so I can try, and the keyword is try, to get myself together. Because I know I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all have been watching me for a while now. Let's call it what it is. Um, I just feel like this break will hopefully change something for the better. I'm trying different outlets because, ooh, baby, earlier this year, in the beginning of the year, it was bad and it's been bad. And I feel like if I wasn't completely real with you guys, that wouldn't be me. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break for a while. So this is I'm prepping for my Impact debut. You know what? You're right. It's me and Trinity versus. Um, no, but seriously, I feel like this break will probably be needed, and I feel like it's the best for me right now. I do thank Mike and Knuckles for understanding, because they've been front row to me, and for respecting my decision and stuff like that. So thank you guys. I love you guys. And I love you guys. Also, everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening. I'm trying to get this finished without crying. Um, Hopefully, I'll be back in better later at a later time. Um, don't think I'm going to be going for like a year. No, I don't have a torn ACL.
Oh wow.
I just need to figure some things out, and yeah, I'm done.
Yo, for King V.
All right. Yeah.
Love you, V.
Mike.
We'll be back. Should be
Mike.
back next week. We have more shows to go. Yes.
Yeah. Let me say something real quick. V, we're definitely gonna miss you. This show is obviously not gonna be the same without you. And I said this on the show when you first brought this up. You've got our support. I'm not trying to make you cry because I'm gonna make this quick. You've got our support. Take as much time as you need. Listen, and this is for the four of us and for the people who are watching. Sometimes it's okay to tell somebody that you care and everything. Sometimes you got to put action to it. I'm gonna tell you what I did. As he said, he's been going through a lot. All of us were in New York a couple of weekends ago. The first time the three of us have been in the same room, and we've known each other for almost 2 years now, as a collective, for about 2 years, maybe a little bit more. I went in my pocket and flew V to New York and put V up in a hotel with me just so he can escape. So I said all of that to say this. If there's people that you really care about, you know they're going through some stuff, do something about it. It's one thing to say, oh, you know what, I'm praying for you, I got your back, but do something. So I did what I had to do. V, do what you have to do. It's very, very important. We all know what mental health is. Now that look, 2002, mental health wasn't a thing. Now all of a sudden it's just like mainstream in the last 3, 4, 5 years. So take your time. We love you. We'll be here when you get back. And we know when you get back, it'll be better than ever. But until then, do what you have to do. We here, we got you, we love you, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, can't put it any better than that. V, we love you. We'll see you when you get back. We'll be here. We're gonna try to hold it down. As Knuckles shows us his Jordy Lee shirt.
On a lighter note, buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
Battleclubshop.com.
We got a couple of guests coming up in the near future for you guys. So stick with us. We got you. Nobody can replace V, and we wouldn't even try to do that, but just try to rock with us for a little bit while V takes care of what he needs to take care of. On that note, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you guys follow Powerbomb Jutsu. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I get it right because I messed up that one time and they never forgot. Right. They never forgot. You know what I'm saying? So I heard you guys bury me on the show. Actually, I heard that. But anyway, that's all right. It's all love. Thank you guys. Ray Entertainment Television, See Thoughts, John, everybody out there that was listening or watching. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Mitchell Clark, who wasn't here tonight but is usually here. Knuckles, hold on to that title really tight. We will see you guys next time for Go With a Pin. Good night, everybody.
Love you guys. Cross Galaxy Multiverses.
Peace.